Look at it.
I can't look at it.
Try looking at it.
All right, quick. Brickley, play the intro music. El Clásico.
It's perfect.
Yep. I wouldn't have it any other way. Ray, this is your show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just making sure people know that we're live.
Just
Posted on that whole social media thing.
oh that.
What? Do you have that? Ray, if you wanted to follow us, where would you find us?
Oh, you would find us on the social medias. You would find us on Twitter and Instagram, and here on Skype, and Facebook, kind of intermittently.
The old Twitstagram.
You have to say the name of the social media, or there's no point in bringing it up.
Just search it, scroll around, you'll find us. Don't worry about that.
Just type in all the letters till we come up.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's inverted axes.
There you
I
go.
have to assume. All right. Well, hey guys. How's
It's
it going?
going okay. How are you doing? How have you been?
I am well. I am ready to subject you guys to some terrible things. As we know, bad things happen. And hello to everybody else that is tuning in
Can I
tonight.
use my laptop? I can't. No, I didn't think about this.
It disappears.
Dang it.
Yeah, so welcome to episode 5 of Through the Breach. For those of you that are tuning in now, you might notice a new face in the absence of an old one.
Hey, everybody.
He just went to Cuba for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
This is what he looks like now. I look like I'm Peaches.
Through so much hair. Yeah.
Good save.
Thanks.
Well, I'd like to introduce you to our friend Malcolm Brickley. He will be joining us this evening. He will be taking over Peach's character of Jeremy Jones for the first part of the session, and then we will introduce him as his own character in the later half. And don't
the
worry,
term
Peaches will be
JJ,
back.
actually. Thank you.
For JJ?
Yeah.
Yeah, so do I most of the time. Yeah, and then Peaches will be back with us on the next episode, more than likely, assuming life is, slowing down for him at that point.
Yeah.
Who knows? Okay.
Before we get right to it, I might need someone to see if we're out of sync, because for me it looks like we are, and might be able to fix that. So I just don't want to be an hour into this before we notice that. But yeah, maybe just chat for a second so our voices are here and we're not just staring at a
Yeah, I need to see
Yeah.
a blank.
Sounds good.
No, you seem okay.
Are we
How's
okay? Well,
everybody doing today?
I won't have any lag. It's only you guys.
I baked a pie.
So
That's
Very
it.
good.
That's
Oh,
I
it.
baked a pie.
You
You guys
pretty
seem fine.
sick kicks,
Things are right.
too.
God, I can't listen to both anymore though. Holy shit, my brain.
Yeah.
Talking. Keep listening.
Like
Keep
a weird
listening.
echo.
No, I definitely stopped.
Keep listening. Stop.
I did stop.
Stop.
Hopefully it's
I
okay.
did.
Stop.
Right,
Pits.
so I'm going to go ahead and close that. I'm satisfied with that. So, Mike, would you like to give a brief overview of the last session?
No.
No, I'm not really asking.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Overview
I can do it if you want.
Yeah, okay, let's do it.
So, you guys went to that dark place down underground.
That was a while back.
I think.
That was so far away.
Yes, but you did do it. You technically did.
Yeah, you're
do
just
it.
starting back there.
I did use past
Yeah.
tense. And then after that part, you left the sewers. And then you met some people. And then I think there were rats involved.
There's all you could say that about any episode
actually-
and you'd be right.
Actually, I do remember one thing that Ray told me. There were lots of bugs, and then a person came out of the bugs, and his eyes were bugs, and then he just smiled and walked off. All right, we're caught up. Let's go.
Is that right? Was
I mean,
that the last
it's
session?
pretty close. However, you guys did make it back to the eastern compound of Gunther's Guns. You managed to, get some rest. The commander worked out a deal with Smythe to ensure that you guys are paid your value for your services rendered. And then you guys met some of the sort of supporting cast over at the Eastern Tower, including Pip, Signet, and Audrey.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard the exact same thing.
Keep talking. I have to find the book I'm taking notes in. Besides, I'm not really in it yet.
Yeah, so effectively, that's where we're at. It has come to the next morning, and you guys were on your way.
I thought it's been a little while. I thought it
No,
had been 1 week.
Well, it's been about 10 days, 2 weeks.
That's a shitty joke. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't even a good setup. Or a good joke.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
Ray's character's gonna die in D&D. Holy shit.
Oh my god, is he ever? That's gonna be great.
Right, sorry.
Yeah, you say that. Okay. Let me just get all the stuff up here and make sure I'm ready to go. Okay, friends. Welcome to the new episode. Let's get started.
Let's do it.
Let's get it started.
Okay.
Are we starting with a map?
That's all we
not the
can
only one
say
that did it.
because of copyright.
Beg your pardon there?
Are we starting with a map? Because we're just looking at some fierce beige right now.
Some fierce beige. You will be seeing something shortly. So, 30 yards from the door of the Guild Enclave stands Curmudgeon Square. Ask any of Malifaux's teeming residents where this title has come from, and you'd be rewarded with little more than a shrug or a blank look. Ask where the square was to be found, and that shrug or blank look would always be accompanied by a pointing finger. Curmudgeon Square is one of those places with the dubious honor of being well known among the denizens of the city without necessarily having qualified for its notoriety. The fact that it governs two main thoroughfares of the city, as well as its proximity to the huge and brooding guild offices, and the widespread knowledge of its location, makes Curmudgeon Square a popular choice among meeting locations. The square itself is better than 200 yards across and is paved in dark and seemingly perpetually wet granite.
What?
The expanse is dotted with a multitude of statues and obelisks, many of which are so weather-worn or time-eaten that all details and features have long since been erased. The square, on three sides, leer monolithic buildings of academia and bureaucracy, remarkable only for their size and gray uniformity. The fourth and south-facing side is open to the crossroads, two diagonal roads that slash and backslash through the city, sitting like the crossed bones between the square's granite skull. Beneath, rather. Despite this dour description, the square is constantly populated by stall vendors, hawkers, jugglers, and artisans of every stripe and color, transforming the soulless expanse into a bustling hive of entrepreneurial commerce. Cries of merchants and salesmen, soothsayers and mystics, mingle with haggling customers and the laughter of children that dart through the crowds like tiny fish through rough waters. All of these sounds are buoyed up on air currents scented with roasted meat, alcohol, and exotic spices, along with the constant sweet breeze of honeysuckle and jasmine as they drift from the flower vendors across the southern edge of the square.
Suckle.
Honeysuckle.
Why?
Just
That
pointing
would
at
be-
I'm pointing at my favorite words of his monologue.
I do appreciate that. That would be any regular day. But today is not a regular day. Today, the stalls are abandoned, some of them overturned, and as soon as you approach the southern side, you can hear angry vocal shouts as if from large crowds. You can see there's roughly 100 to 200 people gathered in front of the Guild Enclave. It's heavy wrought iron fences reinforced with barbed wire barricades.
Okay.
So, prologue over. This is where you guys would choose your pursuits. I assume everybody's staying with their pursuits.
Yeah. Gonna be
Yes.
gunfighting.
So, gunfighting.
Oh yeah.
I don't want
Okay.
to say mine yet.
You're a criminal.
Yeah, right. And right now you're Jeremy.
I mean, pretty presumptuous.
Sorry. Sorry, what? What was I? I missed it. Can you say it again?
JJ's a criminal.
Me. Okay.
The character you've taken over for the night.
Oh, you're right.
He's like, oh, look at that.
So ahead of you, you can hear the shouts of angry men and women just shouting over one another as if all trying to be heard at once. You see signs calling for the fair treatment of union workers with slogans like "Want Soulstone, throw us a bone," and "Nothing finer than a miner."
Yeah, right.
Miners
Thank
of
you.
Steam Fitters Union.
I just need to make sure it's clarified. That's all.
Yes. Listen to Jerry. I saw that face.
Excuse me? What the?
Yeah.
What did you just say?
Smythe nudges you, Nolan, and goes, "This is not good. I need to get there." And he points at the front gate where you can see large, bald man just standing with his arms crossed in his red guild jacket, sort of observing and smiling out of the crowd.
So as far as context from last time we were playing, there was still like war sounds going on, explosions in the sky, and stuff
so
like that.
Seems to have subsided because this is like 2 days later now. It seems like this is sort of subsided. There was evidence of that all over the place. Lots of things that are scuffed, scorched, gouged.
Okay, but it's calmed a bit, so it's not a total war zone right now.
Not a war zone, but the anger and frustration is palpable, even from 200 yards away.
Okay. So that's a guild guy that we were looking at, the bald guy?
So he's behind the fence, inside the fences of the Guild Enclave.
And Smythe is also a guild guy, right?
Yes, he needs to get through there. He looks at you and goes, I don't know how I'm going to get through this crowd undetected. Like these are the guys that jumped me.
Oh,
but I
make
to get to that
distraction.
You can make distractions. This is true.
I actually have something that make very big distraction. It will turn heads. let me tell you, people will look.
It is an option.
It wouldn't be the explosive variety, would it?
If I said no, would you even believe me?
He sort of smirks, shakes his head.
Yeah.
Look, we can't be violent through here. Like this is balanced on a knife point here, guys. Like look at this. And you can see that there's rotting fruit being thrown at the fence, at the barricades. You know, there's cabbages and bananas and all sorts of rotting fruit being thrown at the guild guard.
My cabbages.
My cabbages. On either side of the guild officer that seems to be in charge, you can see he's flanked by large robots that you guys, or constructs that you guys would recognize as riot breakers. The most hated and feared robots, or walking construct in the guild's arsenal. The towers on either side of the guild enclave look like they probably have riflemen in them.
Sweet.
Is Smythe dressed as a guild person right now, or is it just...
No. So Smythe is an undercover agent that had been discovered by members of the M&SU and abducted. These guys found him in the sewer, and he just wants to get back to his office so that he can not be in danger
Give us
anymore.
lots of money.
I mean, it sounds like the only plan we have is to blow stuff up currently.
Yeah, that's a big one for me.
I mean, you don't have to blow up people. You could blow up a building.
JJ, I don't know what happened to you, but I like this new side of you. It's very delicious.
Sorry,
I've seen the world in a whole new light. The sewers really did something to me.
So Ray, what's around? So we have obviously we have this big fenced off area. That's where the guild
Mhm.
is. Angry people. What's like back behind angry people? Is it like houses, buildings?
So you are behind the angry people right now. So you
Oh, we're at the
see
back of the
the
angry
guild
people.
enclave in front
Oh,
of
this
you.
is-
So
right.
they are in between you and your destination. It is you are in Curmudgeon Square. So it is ringed on three sides by buildings. So the guild enclave and then these like monolithic like bureaucratic and academic buildings.
Right.
Where you've come from is basically the opening into the thoroughfare. So it's sort of a funnel situation.
Gotcha. How many like I guess feet worth of people are between us and the gate?
It's easily like 100 feet deep. It's
Okay.
people that are just like closing in on each other.
As a criminal, can I start a very specific localized riot?
That is possible, but unlikely to go the way you plan. But I mean,
As long as I'm not there, or Jeremy Jones myself, it's very confusing. I'm just giving suggestions to a very new situation to the new and improved Jeremy Jones.
He starts riots.
Yeah,
So-
he starts riots and he's okay with explosions.
Ray,
yeah.
there isn't a specific one for it, but can I make something that smells absolutely fucking terrible?
Do you have? So it would roughly cost you like an hour to do that, right?
I'm
So-
fine with that.
I mean, if you guys are okay with that, then yeah.
Is there no like do we have to go through this group? Can we just not like take an alley around?
Now the buildings of the guild are like actually closed off, and the alleys are boarded up for the fact that this is where most of the undead attacks have occurred in the city. So they've been trying to defend against this because mad resurrectionists keep coming against the guild enclave. So they've done everything they can to try and funnel civilians and zombies alike into this area.
Is Smythe okay with a? I don't even know Pitt's character. Christian
Yes.
making a stink bomb.
Well,
I mean-
that's not exactly what I was thinking. What I was thinking is I make something that won't really poison me or somebody. Maybe we even use you, Smite. I don't know. And I'll just cover you in it, and we'll just slowly walk forward, and the people will probably just part before us because they're going to smell this man. You lean over, you shamble, you go, oh, I'm so sick.
Aren't they?
I
Is the
have-
guild afraid of undead? Wouldn't that kind of be like
Well,
Does that
like we
feel
just
like
need to get
undead?
close, and then we put
Close enough for the
Smith's
rifleman
face
to
out
hit
there to
him?
go, hey, look, it's this guy. Do you have like a secret like handshake?
It's
or
true.
something on the
Is there a
secret
way he
signal?
could signal that he's guild to just the other guild people?
You should tell that to us immediately so that we can't use it ever in the future.
So
That's the
only
criminal
way-
in me talking.
So, like Spice says, the only way they're going to recognize me is if I get close and give my call sign, and even then, it's a crapshoot.
What's
He-
your
he,
call
like,
sign?
squints.
Charlie
To try and see who the guild captain is, and he's like, it should work if we get close.
Why don't we just have Smythe crouch down a little and walk right behind me, and you guys walk around him?
Just hide him.
Do we have a large bag
True.
we can
Put
put him
something
in and
over
then you
him.
just carry him?
Make him look like an old woman with a shawl or something.
Is there a
That
house
smells
that
very
might have a
bad.
large sack that might fit a human body in it?
We've got
You want
coats.
drag him? But we need Smite to be able to be like, hey, don't kill us.
Yeah.
Well,
You just have to get
sort of
close
like-
enough to let him
Yeah,
out.
and then what? We're going to just let him out of the bag?
Yeah.
Surprise.
Well, I figure once he's been, noticed by the other guild member, he'll be safe.
Can I just say, you guys never like my ideas, and this one didn't even involve blowing somebody up.
I was fine with it. I asked if Smythe was
Yeah,
fine.
you never.
No.
We don't know if he wanted to get.
I, you know what? I thought about it harder. I don't know how to do it.
Maybe Smite is fine with being stanked up.
He said
I
it's a
have
good
been
idea. It
through
might
a
work.
lot,
The other
but
option
I
is you
am
just
not
have
covering
somebody-
myself in anything that man makes.
All right. Well, then, hey, how about you just throw a light in there? There'll be no problem.
So he pulls the jacket up, like close to his face.
Oh, perfect disguise.
The best I can do.
I
So-
take the hat off Spark Eyes and smash it on top of his head. So he's got
So
a
you kinda-
little teeny cowboy hat.
I
on
don't
his
know
head.
if you know this, but Jeremy Jones is farsighted, so I take out my glasses.
Ah. A hat and glasses? Who's this guy? Never seen him in my life.
And then I get some charcoal out of my pocket and I draw a little mustache.
Oh god.
Perfect.
I'm going to allow this.
So he's just got a
Yeah. So
mustache and hat and glasses. Perfect.
sort of a Groucho Marx. So while you guys are in the process of disguising, we'll use that word, Smythe, you can hear one voice that raises like a clarion call amongst or over top the other voices. This is the voice of a woman that is right at the front, right at the front gate. You can even see her from here. She appears to be risen up on something. So she's about shoulders and head above the rest of the crowd. All you can make out from here is like dark hair tied tight into a long braided ponytail. The woman is shouting about the abuse of the guild and how they have no respect for the common man, even though they are the ones that provide the soul stone and keep the guild running. We shouldn't have to deal with being treated as less than human. And she's splitting her attention between like spitting at the guild captain or the guild sergeant and looking out at her own people.
She's got a point. She's not wrong.
I mean, that's
Smythe.
probably the person we have to make sure doesn't see Smythe.
This is true.
Because if she rallies the people to just, stab him with pitchforks, it's probably going to be bad.
If you want, I can... Oh, actually, Jeremy, maybe this is best for you. I can give you a little something, and if you introduce it to her bloodstream, she's going to see all sorts of crazy shit.
Sure.
There's a lot of mercury in this.
I feel like I have nothing to lose, so why not?
Almost like your life is not your own.
Just put it on Blade, put Blade into body, and then just let the rest do the work.
Okay, well, that part is a little tricky.
Just a little. You don't have to go deep. Just a little.
You have altered the
Do
deal.
we have something smaller than a knife? Like
A secret.
Like a thumbtack or something.
No, I don't carry thumbtacks. I carry bombs. This is the small.
It's not a stupid question because if you put lots of thumbtacks in a bomb.
Yeah, shrapnel bomb. That's a thing.
No, my bombs are usually just fire.
Okay, well, you need to start branching out.
You just say that because you don't like to.
Yeah, I'd rather.
No. I don't want shrapnel.
Personally,
because I'm in
this
the
one
rage
I'd-
of things all the
It's
time.
true. That would be more death.
I need to keep my other one.
Yeah, he's only got one eye. He's a cyclops. Stop winking at me.
I'm not winking.
Yeah, aren't you though?
I mean, the only other thing I could think of is if there is a way to get out of the square, someone really stupid, which could be me, could just scream in the name of the guild, distract both her and the mob, and then just run.
Smythe, does this
just long
mob,
enough.
is there like a name for the group that this mob like belongs to or anything?
This is absolutely representatives of the Miners and Steamfitters Union, and
It's just the union.
the union, also commonly known as the M&SU. So you guys would know of the M&SU,
Mhm.
right? The
Naturally.
Miners and Steamfitters Union are the group of people that control the production or the mining and production of soulstone, as well as a number of other industries within Malifaux. So it would be like your steam fitting, your pipe fitters, your iron workers, your forge people, that kind of thing. Anybody that works in basically metal industries and soulstone mining is a member of the Miners and Steamfitters Union in some capacity.
I mean, I can go into the middle of the crowd and do M&S poo.
Start.
I
Just
don't
keep
think.
screaming that over and over again.
No, that then mob
I think
kill
yeah,
you.
the mob would
not
the
better.
mob would be against you then.
How about this? I go
I'm
to
okay
bed.
with that.
I go to a building nearby, right? I light dynamite. I blow up building, and I say, "Union dues are due, bitch!" Da.
Oh, and so Smythe just shakes his head, and you can see the hat wobbles a little bit. He goes, any violence on
What if the
our
building's
part is
empty?
going to, especially against a building, is just going to make the guard fire on the Union.
That'll clear them
I
out.
mean, I'm not in union, so okay.
That'll clear them out.
No, these people are just fighting for their rights.
The ones that kick your ass are fighting for their rights. I agree. But you gave us a job to do, and we gave you a solution. The building will be empty,
Ish.
but we'll check at
Joe,
least.
you're undercover specialist. You don't like any of these ideas? Fine. What would you like to do?
It's like, just get me to the front. That's all I need.
Well, you've got your disguise.
All right.
Okay, so you just want to
let's
walk.
go.
You just want to stroll up there,
Yeah.
no problem. Okay, let's
Yeah,
go.
walk behind the wall.
I'm gonna
behind
hold a
me.
stick of dynamite in my left hand. Actually, no. Maybe like I'm gonna have one hand in my jacket, and that's holding the dynamite.
Yeah.
And
You know what you need to do, Christian? You need to make a piece of dynamite look like a cigar, so you always have one in your hand.
I'm not. That won't be big enough for explosion. A bit too small.
But if you put it in someone's mouth, that doesn't need to be very big.
no, but I don't listen. I don't do small time fireworks. Okay,
None of that.
I only do the big
None of
stuff.
that small.
I feel like I'm just learning your true nature for the first time. So
He has an explosive personality.
Yeah.
Hey, kaboom!
He's a fiery one. So let's get up there.
Hunker down behind
So-
me.
So Smythe basically says, like, look, a distraction is fine, but don't kill anybody.
We probably won't kill anybody.
well, if someone loses a leg and survives, that's still cool, right?
All right, Batman.
Yeah. I didn't kill them.
My name is JJ, actually. Thank you. I don't know who this Batman is. All right, I will be to the left of him, trying to make sure he isn't seen.
Yeah, I'll be in front because I can block the view at least.
Okay.
Guess I'll take the
All right.
right. Just surrounding him.
I'll be in the last position.
Captain Rear. All right. So we got.
And I'll just have Spark Eyes like hanging on my back.
Nice.
Okay. And then cool. And Nolan was on the right.
Yeah. I've got my concealed
And
pistol
I think it's JJ.
ready to go.
Okay. So yeah, let's turn that into. Let's make it an ongoing challenge for you guys to get
Okay.
up to the front then.
Don't know how this
Um,
works.
So the way an ongoing challenge is I'm going to set the target number for a number of checks, and then you guys are going to use the skills that I dictate that are viable for the challenge, and try and meet a target number of successes.
Cool.
If you meet that, you guys are successful. If you don't meet that, by failing with a margin of failure, not just a regular failure, then you fail that challenge and terrible things will happen. So let's say that notice.
I think I have good notice.
You do, if I recall correct.
Bewitch, convince, deceive, intimidate, leadership, or intimidate, and scrutiny. So basically any of the social skills.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Ruh-roh.
And then evade and stealth.
Wait, did you say convince?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I can convince people.
I
Maybe.
don't know where any of that stuff is that I can see visually.
So-
because I didn't
So that would be on the
ask for that.
skills.
Yeah.
So on
I
the
know, but I
character
don't.
sheet,
I don't have
that's
Jeremy's
second
character
tab.
sheet.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. No, I have sent it to you.
Oh, you have.
I have, yeah.
Where?
Would be
Sorry, that
in...
sounded so much ruder than I meant to. Out loud.
Yeah.
Fucking where?
Nice claim.
It should be in your inverted access account. Or I sent it off to you. Let's make sure we've got it here. Yeah.
Send it again, please.
Yeah, sure.
Is it like you've shared it on Google Docs or whatever?
No. Let's do that. I can probably share it on Google Docs. 1 second.
don't know if you can. Like, it's not yours, right? It's Peach's.
But it was the downloaded PDF, so I think I can just like put it onto the drive.
Oh, it's not the actual one. I got you.
Yeah. Let's just go ahead and do that. Sorry, guys.
It's all good.
Thought I had had that taken care of. Let's just share with Prickly.
So what were we looking to do right now, anyway?
So this would be a target number 11 skill check for any of the mentioned skills there.
Okay. I'll go for it. I'll do a notice check.
Okay.
It's a 9 plus 4, 13.
13, very nice. Okay, that's 1. Just ahead. That.
How often do you want us
Vassal.
to be doing these checks?
Beg your pardon?
How often do you want us to be doing the checks?
Every time I come to you.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Jordan, go ahead.
All right. I'll try and convince, I guess.
Okay.
It's 13.
Okay. So you you bump into somebody and they eye Smythe like he seems like they think he's not quite there. You're like, don't worry about him. You're like, sort of broaden yourself and push past them. Mike.
Ooh.
Well, whatever you're using. Yeah.
50. Oh, I was going to use deceive.
Okay.
I can't find it, and I also don't know how to flip a card.
Yeah, I guess we didn't really go.
Explain how the game works? Yeah.
That was supposed to be
Okay,
one of them
so-
while I was setting up, and
Well, that's why we're here, right? Okay. So you're going to use the fate deck. So in the Dex tab, the Dex button there, you'll see fate deck, and then you should also have access to your deck, your twist deck. So any check you make, you're going to flip from the communal fate deck. This is like rolling your D20 in D&D.
Gotcha.
Okay. And then you're going to
I
add the appropriate skill. So
I mean, I couldn't get it up, so you could just tell me what the number is, because I'll do whatever.
So I did send you the
I
both.
believe you.
Yeah, it was on the inverted axis. Did you not get it?
maybe just drag it to Discord
Okay.
or something easy.
Yeah. Sure,
Um,
let's just try that.
but Brickley, so
Were you able?
sorry, what was that?
Sorry, I was just asking if Brickley was able to bring up the fate
Yeah.
deck.
Did you get that?
Have you?
I just have a deck in front of me, and then I have the 4 cards that I'm supposed to have. And then I took a card from the left that was the pile.
Yeah.
But this isn't my fate deck. This is my character's
Yeah.
fate
So
deck.
in the Dex tab, if you go back to like the through the breach controls,
Oh, I just go to his.
you click on fate.
It's the
deck.
top one.
It's the top,
And that's like
the communal
everybody.
deck.
We
that
all
everybody
draw from
uses.
I knew that. I was just testing you. Everyone passed.
But the card you discarded, put it back in your twist hand.
I did.
your own deck. We're not messing with yet.
Cool beans.
Okay.
So when on the fate deck on the top left, it shows like 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll just automatically draw that many cards and flip them.
So I just draw 1.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And then you could just tell me what happens, and I'll just draw a card.
Yeah.
And you can tell me what he would use.
The file is too big to share in Discord.
Well, you pass regardless.
Yeah, you got a
Yeah.
13
You were
plus
13.
whatever.
I don't
Okay.
wanna brag, but you're welcome.
Oh, it's not even the right. Okay, here's the best part, guys.
Wrong file.
Yeah, Peach just sent me the wrong file.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter because I rolled a 13, or I picked up
Yeah.
a 13.
Yeah, you sure did, man.
Just means
Oh,
Peach is
boy.
gonna get knocked unconscious real soon.
Here we go. Okay.
Really?
We can't use it because we don't have his character sheet.
Oh no, okay, I've got it here. For whatever reason, the one I downloaded was not the correct one. Even though it's the single greatest thing. Okay, anyway, moving on. You were successful in that thing you did.
Hooray.
I'm proud of you. Okay.
Yeah. I found a thumbtack, and I picked it up, and I handed it to the guy who was confused.
He accepts it graciously and puts it into his suspenders as something of a stud.
Sweet.
He feels better armored. All right, and back to Nolan.
Let me do another.
Yeah. So you guys have managed to make your way about 3/4 of the way through the crowd at this point. Luckily, nobody has noticed Smythe or seemed to draw any. He hasn't drawn any attention to himself.
Got an 11.
Got an 11.
For noticing.
All right. Okay. So you notice a separation in the crowd where everyone seems to have their backs turned, and you're able to make good headway towards the front gate. Jardine.
Bam. 16 for convince.
Okay. So a Union tough, a large guy, but not as big as you, sort of stands in your way when you guys go to push past him, and he asks to see your Union card. But then once he eyes you up and down for a moment, he realizes that maybe he's going to lose that fight.
That's right.
Stands off when he sees the 2 large men and 3 smaller men.
I give him
The
a
Cyclops.
metallic A-OK.
Your robo arm.
He seems to actually soften up a little bit at the sight of the pneumatic arm, because a lot of the MNSU folk have lost limbs, and as far as he knows, maybe you're one of them based on that alone. So
Yes, I'm thoroughly disabled.
Extra abled, excuse me. You have a robot arm?
And 1 eye.
Well, yeah, there's that.
For
There is
now.
that. Yes, you're right.
and Brickley, Mr. JJ, go ahead and flip a card for me.
JJ Watts. Didn't do it. Oh, I have to click the thing where it says 1, 2, or 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or
We're using all the good cards.
yeah.
This is bad.
Did you guys
Did you
shuffle that?
Yeah.
We did shuffle
Probably.
this?
I didn't.
I don't see
I
any
shuffled
proof of that, but
Oh yeah, there's a 7 and stuff in there. It's fine.
yeah.
Okay,
There's
all
a
right.
lot of double digits numbers there.
Yeah.
I shuffled the deck 6 times before we
Yeah, I
started.
see it
Okay,
here now.
okay.
Okay. All right. It's just good luck, bad luck.
Wait a minute. In the history of the things that have happened, Malcolm shuffled the Fate deck. Is that only for the Fate deck? Like when it says we can't make the Fool say our actual names, can we?
I don't believe
Shoot,
so.
that'd be great. So much
Pretty
less
good.
confusion for me.
Yeah, fair enough. So yeah, actually, after about roughly 10 minutes of bumping, jostling, and staring your way through the crowd, you have managed to get towards the front.
It's all you, big guy.
So Smythe looks at you guys in turn and goes, "Look, thanks for your help, guys. This has been really appreciated. I know it's not been easy, but I'll make sure you get paid." And he turns and he goes to cross the barricade, and as he does so, 6 rifles come up. I'm like, "Halt, citizen! Step back from the line." And he looks and goes, Barker, it's me." As
Shaky.
the sergeant, or sorry, the captain there of the guard, looks over, and he is a very large man. He's about your size, yours and Smythe's size, Quinn. Bald and just as big around as he is tall. Large, massive, Cro-Magnon looking mother in a red coat. He goes, "Step back from the line, citizen. unless you want to get full of lead. He goes, Barker, it's me, it's Smythe. And he pulls, like, holds his jacket up, holds the pin forward. He goes, let me in. And Barker lets out a slow, wide smile, looking at Smythe. He goes, sorry, Smythe. I don't have any copies of a repatriation form. Can't let you in.
What does that mean? What's going on? What's that about?
So Smythe goes, it's like he looks at you, looks back at Barker, all frustrated. Goes, do you think this is really a time for paperwork? Let me in. He goes, nope, can't do it without the proper paperwork. That would be an improper use of my power, Smythe. Smythe, you can see Smythe like desperate on the bars of the fence there. He goes, all right,
Maybe
look.
someone should grab him before he gets shot.
I don't know if I want to get shot.
Half my
mob
wages
handling
for
this?
a month. Let me in. And at that exact moment, the woman that you guys have been trying to avoid hears something, looks and makes eye contact with Smythe as he looks around as like to try and find another option. He goes, it's him! He's the traitor! This is the man that sold us out to the guild.
Well, our job is done.
Yep.
Another job well done.
Hands are clean.
But the money.
That is true. We are super broke.
So what? Okay, what's happening with the crowd, Ray?
So,
door.
I'm so glad you asked. At this, the crowd that had been jeering and cheering and shouting at the guild guard turned their attention, and you can hear murmurs like, Mayfang's right. It's him. And there's sort of a ripple effect throughout the crowd.
I'm like stealthily backing up into them, pretending I'm not a part of this at all. Just a guy.
I need to know. Yeah. No. How wide's a blast? Again, one blast individual.
So the blast is for each icon is 2 yards.
2, 4.
So 4 is 8.
But I can max it at like what, 10? Okay.
Like 4. Yeah. Can you get 5 blast? Holy crap!
Hold on. I made a very special stick of that.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's only 4.
Oh, only 4.
Oh boy. Okay.
Only
All right.
4.
That's fine.
You can hear Nolan running down the street, full speed.
I don't light anything yet, but I do pull out like, I guess a lighter, and the dynamite, and I'm crouching with my back to the crowd, and I'm kind of looking over my shoulder to see what happens next.
So
while he's doing that, I step forward and try and look as intimidating as possible towards the crowd.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a target number 11. Yeah, we'll say 11 intimidate challenge, please.
I'm getting ready to scream. He has a bomb.
Okay. Some of the smaller folks
13.
that were at the front step back when they see your like baleful eye.
Just the one.
Just the one. They can't tell if you're blinking or winking, but it is terrifying. Also, Mike, I just noticed it looks like you're not really wearing a shirt. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. Just the collar.
Just the collar.
Skin shirt. Nice.
No, sometimes you just gotta let it go, boys.
Yeah, there you go. Why are you so wrinkly there?
Yeah. I'm old.
So, as you do that, Quinn, and stare down the crowd, another man, larger than you, roughly 6'8".
That's shorter than me.
What are you, 6'9"?
He's like 7 something.
7 something?
7'4"?
There you go.
7.
You're 7'4". I thought you were a little
Yeah, no,
shorter
he's
than that.
gigantic.
You said I
Okay.
couldn't be 9 feet, so we went down to 7'4".
Oh my god. Okay.
fucking
From now on, you're just
Yao Ming.
robot lurch. All right. Okay, a guy who's in the same height category as you, i.e. on the extremely large side, about 6'8", steps out from the crowd.
What's he look like aside from being slightly tall?
So he is very well muscled with scars and cuts all over his arms, a dirty face. He appears to still be wearing his mining helmet, wearing overalls with the straps down, the workman's shirt over top of that, large work boots, and carrying what you recognize, Quinn, as a rail hammer, as in the hammer that they use to hammer rail spikes into the rail lines.
Is it down or does he raise it?
It's on his shoulder.
How
It's-
big
You
is
still
the
have that
rail?
mercury?
It is in a casual position. A rail hammer is roughly 6 feet long.
Wow.
Okay, so like the handle's like really sticking out then.
Like, yeah, think of it as like a Great Maul kind of thing.
Okay.
I wave down to Jeremy real quick as I see that part happen,
Mhm.
and I say, "You remember that vial I gave you like 2 days? I think it was about 2 days ago. Put it on your knife and stick it in this guy."
I remember it vividly, but I'm gonna need you to describe it for
Can I?
for
Like,
Quinn.
how far away is this guy
You,
from me? Right?
you already have a vial of sipid. It makes
He's
it so easy
about
for like
about
a
6 yards away from you.
I
Jeremy.
reach
and it
into
also
my
poisons
pocket.
him.
I reach into my pocket. I pour the vial in my pocket onto my blade, and then I casually try and act like I'm going to break up the fight, and then I trip and then lean into him and put my blade in
Jesus
him.
Christ. We
Okay,
don't even
well,
know what's
give
going
me a
on
moment
yet.
here.
I've never gotten to make somebody crazy. Let it happen. Shut
Listen,
up, Aaron.
I can't
Fun.
stress enough.
Fun, fun.
I love peaches, but I am going full freeform with this. 'cause-
Well, it's actually pretty good because he has a thing where if he does something stupid, i.e.,
That's true.
he actually gets a bonus on his
That's
attacks
true.
for the first
Jeremy,
first round.
JJ
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does.
Or for
Oh.
the first 2 rounds we gave it to him, right?
Yeah.
Bear with me 1 second. I just want to make sure that I've got the right thing here.
Sounds like I'm playing him perfectly.
Yep.
Honestly, you're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. That's what
You
it
just
was I
need
was
to
looking
be
for.
more devout to
The
trash
Burning Man?
voodoos.
Yeah, Burning
So
Man.
what?
Trash voodoos.
He found a trash
This
stick man, and it ended up making him fully healed because apparently it was a god.
thing.
Like
And
an
he's
idol for
he's a moth to
god.
the flame. He's the lantern, and I'm the light. I don't really understand it. It's something like that.
Cool. I heard you say trash hooters, and I just thought of the
Voodoo.
trashiest hooters.
Voodoo,
you
voodoo,
could go
voodoo,
to.
voodoo.
Hard V.
Nice. All right. So Jeremy.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just make sure I've got this right here. So I want to make sure I know what you are going to do.
And do you have Jeremy's twist deck available? Because that might be important. We need this to work.
I can make that happen.
All right.
I do remember seeing like 4 13s in his twist deck that I
It's
that
too
I
many
had-
cards, but I
Yeah.
appreciate the
Yeah.
So actually,
You know,
go
I
ahead
know it
and-
is.
Go ahead and build a twist deck real quick there.
Oh,
Sorry, Prickly, if you know how to do that. I'll give you the numbers because this is going to matter. You might have
Okay.
to just augment the one that you're using right now
yeah.
because you're already in that seat.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
I can just use I can use a random seed if you want. What seed's not being used?
Uh,
Priestess?
Yeah.
Okay,
Perfect. I didn't want to do it, so thank you. Pix.
Okay.
no problem.
All right. So Pitts, the
Yep, cards.
deck is 4, 8, 12 Rams.
Fucking hold on. 4, 8. Yep.
And then 3, 7, 11 Crows.
Yes. Yep.
And then 2, 10, 6 Tomes.
2, 10, 6. Yep.
And then 1, 5, 13 Masks.
5, 13 masks. Okay, cool.
Okay. All right. There we go. So, we did give him a knife, didn't he?
Yeah, he has a knife.
Okay.
I think it's
like
a
that.
hunting knife.
Okay.
Yeah, because remember I was going to give him my hunting knife, but then he got a hunting knife.
That's right. That was Nolan.
Then I gave him my hunting knife. I wanted to make sure everybody had knives.
Okay, that's fair. All right, so JJ, you are going to make an attack, a target number 9, by flipping a card and adding 1 to it.
Okay, I'm gonna flip a card.
Do it.
Yep, that seems about right.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna cheat it.
Okay, so we can cheat that from your hand.
Do it.
So we're
No,
gonna use a
that's the
13.
purpose of the twist cards.
Yeah, I that part I remember. I played this once years ago.
Yeah. So what did we cheat? We cheated a 13.
Yep. And then whatever his, I guess, melee weapon.
Okay, so 13, 14. So now this is where margin of success and failure come into play here, guys. So again, for Brickley, when you meet your target at 1 to 5, so either you succeed by 1 or you succeed by up to 5, you're going to get 2 cards and choose the worst one for damage. On a 6 to 10, you flip 1 card. On a 11 and higher, you flip 2 cards, choose the best. On a tie, it's 3 cards, choose the worst. Okay, so it's just like weak, moderate, severe success, and then a tie. That will modify your damage. Now, I can also impose those, a positive or a negative, as they're called, on any action as well. This just represents fate, going with you or against you. As long as you don't have any negatives, that's when you can cheat fate from your twist deck.
Gotcha.
Okay, so because you beat that with a total of 14 versus 9, that's a 5, because math, which means you're going to flip 2 cards and take the worst damage on it. Mike, I'm going to roll in your damage track. Off the fate deck, yeah, so the communal fate deck there.
2 cards, and I take the worst.
That's correct.
Ooh.
Well, since
So
they're both
maximum
11.
damage.
Now, again, remember that triggers only take effect on the attack card, not on the damage card. Right? So anytime you're doing stuff, it's always on the accuracy and not on the damage. So, Mike, what is severe damage on that?
Hunting knife?
It's like
Yes.
5, isn't it?
5, yeah.
I believe them. I don't have it. Let me see. Where the fuck's my knife? I don't ever use the knife.
Yeah, I think I have one. Where did I put it in here?
4.
Yep.
It's 4? Okay.
Yep.
Let me just make sure I got this.
And it's concealable. Wiggle, wiggle.
Oh boy, wiggle.
Not gonna be able to conceal it very well since it's inside somebody.
I mean, that's the best place to hide
You
it.
can't see the blade anymore, right?
What's this
This
hand?
man stole my hilt.
Stop putting shit in my body, David Blaine.
That's really good. Okay, so this man grunts and goes, like, I knew you were dirty, Smythe. That's it. And he steps back, pulls the knife out, tosses it on the ground.
I go for the knife
Because
because I don't want to.
Okay,
I don't want him to lose his knife.
So at this point, you guys are all going to flip initiative.
Okay, I need to read something for you real quick, Ray,
Yes.
because of what was on
please
that.
do.
So for Sipid, character gains the following conditions: poison +2 and crazy +1. The character suffers a -1 to the final duel total of any duel involving a mental aspect. They may hear voices or see things but are not actually there at the Fate Master's discretion.
Okay, and -1 on all mental checks, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's pretty decent. Okay, so I'm gonna get all you guys to go ahead and flip initiative here. So
Is there 4 of us? You could just do flip 4. Take them alphabetically from the top or something.
well, here, yeah, go. I'll just call it Aaron. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna hit the flip 4 button.
That works. Okay, so let's go alphabetically by real name.
Okay, that's me. I get a 5.
There's 3 M's. Why would you pick real names?
Yeah, last names is obviously the right way
Okay,
to
but
go.
now
there.
it's Brickley. Either way.
Yeah.
Either way.
Okay,
First and
so-
last. You're next. You get the 1.
So hold on. Let's get this right here. So Aaron, what is your total?
I think my
initiative?
initiative is +2, so yeah, 7.
So 7.
If I remember correctly,
And then-
Jeremy does not have any initiative.
Does not. Oh.
So just 1.
So that is 1. Okay.
Jardine.
And then Jardine.
Do you have an initiative
sorry.
modifier?
Yeah, +1.
So 9. And
I'm going to have an 8.
an 8. Okay. And then this is where this stuff happens. Okay, it's going to just not see you guys for a bit here. Here we go. Okay. And then, so I'm going to pull this up, but the way the combat's going to go for now is Jardine, you and Quinn go first. Then Christian, which was at 8. And then Nolan, you'll go next. And then this guy will go after that. And then finally, JJ, Brickley, you'll go last. Okay.
Fine.
It's totally fine. So now let's load this up.
We got Quinn and Spark guys on the map in a desolate area all by themselves.
What and why? No. Okay, hold on. We might have to do this differently. Close game. No. New game. No, we got this. Don't worry, guys.
Have you abandoned us in our time of need?
You know I did.
But we needed you.
There it is.
So, Brickley, when you click on the map button, it'll bring up the map.
Yes.
But
Wait,
there's
yeah.
also, yeah. But
You
there's
might be muted,
also
Brickley, but
the map objects, which you'll need to click on because you need to find a token for yourself.
Yes.
I think one of us should just handle that and just drag one in. For now, anyway. But
Yeah. I'll get this
in the
here.
main program bar, you should see the map at least.
I see map objects, so I click that. Oh, map
Yeah,
right
just
next
map.
to it.
Here, we'll make this Brickley.
Okay. Works for me.
That
And then you can right click on it and make it go. So we're also going to give you a rundown on how Vassal works in combat here, which is pretty easy. So you guys are right at the front here, right along this path. Let's go.
The map
Back,
hasn't
guys,
changed
just
for
one
us.
second.
yeah.
Has it not?
No.
No, you still see a desert wasteland.
Yeah.
Close the map out and then open it back up. Try that.
No.
Nope.
I can.
No?
Nope.
Oh,
Oh,
now I can see.
Yeah?
Sorry,
Okay.
there's
The
a virtue
ground
there.
is-
Oh, I was just
That's
clicking the
all.
ground button. That may
Oh.
have been the trick.
But it hasn't. Weird. Okay. There's got to be a better way than this. So you guys are not seeing any objects at all.
No, just our map tokens. That's it.
Why?
No, it's cycling.
Sorry, that's me. I did the same
Okay,
thing.
Yeah, it's like change map.
That doesn't make any damn sense to me. Sorry, kid. Aaron, could you share the screen with me just for a moment? Sorry, guys.
From what I see,
Yeah,
it might
please.
be better if someone else does. Just my computer's
Oh,
not
yeah,
super
that's fair.
strong, so I don't know if I can share and
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah. Sorry, Pitts, would you mind?
Yeah, give me 1 second. Just want to see it in. Wait, I can't do it in Skype though, can I? Because I'll resize things, Aaron.
just do it in Discord.
Oh boy, that's a lot. It shouldn't resize anything. It's been fine so
All
far.
right.
It might. Yeah, it might. But
I don't know. I might move over to using Roll20.
yeah, maybe. The nice
Hang
thing
on a
about
second.
Vassal though is the card system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this?
Okay.
Can you see this?
so that's all you see, eh? That's nothing, not even close to what I have. All right, hold on. I'm going to leave this room. I'm going to close the game. No, we don't want to save the game. Okay.
You can probably take it away now, Bits.
Close game.
Yeah, I think last time you had to build it on the fly, right?
Yeah, and
It
the thing
sucks,
is
yeah.
that there's no way it's gonna work well because I had prepared a bunch and then I had made it work, and then I don't know why it's not working right now. Okay, I'm in here with all of you guys. Can you guys close out the map and then bring it up and see if that works?
Yeah, maybe we all have to close it. Maybe it's like
All right, I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm trying.
Don't know about
I'm
Brickley
out.
because I think he died.
Oh, is he gone? Oh, Brickley.
Oh God,
He's gone,
dead.
man. That's freaky.
Okay. And did you guys get
Didn't do
anything?
anything.
But he might have it open
Sure.
still. Maybe that's the trick the whole time.
Yeah. Very sorry, guys. It seems like Vassal's not doing the things we want it to do.
That's right. A lot of experimenting. I'm dying.
Could you guys try closing out of it one more time and going back in? I'm trying some things with like closing or loading the continuations and
Mine's already closed.
Yeah, same. Opening it is the same.
Yep.
yeah. Here, Brickley, welcome back. Could you, if you have the map open, could you close it, please?
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all good. We're just trying to understand why Vassal is not doing the thing I wanted to do. All right, if you guys all have it closed, try loading it back up again.
Same. Do you want me to try to exit and rejoin?
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Yeah, could you guys all try that?
Yep.
I don't want to close the program, so maybe go to the main room.
Close game and then go back to the main room and then come back in.
Do we lose our current twist deck and everything?
Truthfully, I don't know.
Maybe, but small price to pay.
Yeah, we might, if this is the way it's going to continue, we might just move over to using Roll20 and then I'll just have you guys like use the actual deck of cards.
Yeah, we might be able to figure out a digital way to do cards and stuff too. You can always figure it out.
I can't even open the map.
Yeah, it's grayed out for me. I thought it was just me. Oh, everything is. Would you look at that?
Yeah, I can only get decks. Oh wait, no, I can't even touch the decks.
Yeah, they're gone.
Okay, so
You have to completely close Vassal, and then you.
I think you have to completely close Vassal.
Okay.
And then
All
come
right,
back.
that might ruin the whole
It does.
stream.
It does update it.
It does?
update
Okay,
the map.
all right. The stream's gonna look wonky, and the video, well, I have to resize some stuff, but that's okay.
The
Oh,
Fate deck
boy.
looks like it's brand new.
Okay.
Probably will be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like. Well,
Alright.
to compensate for that, when you guys draw your twist cards, draw an additional one and then discard.
Okay.
Feels bad, man. I had 3 really good cards.
I didn't even draw
Yeah,
mine
and
yet.
that's why I'm gonna allow you to draw and discard.
Vassal is frozen, by the way, for me.
Technology for the win.
Yeah. Can't live without it.
So you're gonna have to
how about
do
them
it.
Jays?
Oh, I should have saved Mikey's deck. Ray, do you happen to have the deck handy again?
Yeah, I can pull it up here.
Thanks, buddy.
Really got to make those technical difficulty screens.
Yeah, 4, 8, 12 Rams.
Oh, sorry, what was it?
4, 8, 12 Rams.
Yeah, 1 sec. 4. Why would the other cards go away? Come back. 8. Stop going away. 12. All right, yeah.
3, 7, 11 Crows.
3. 7. 11, yep.
2 and 10 for Tomes.
Wasn't there also like a 6 or something in there too?
There is a 6 in there. Yeah. And then 1, 9, and 13 for Mask.
1. That seems odd, Ray.
No, his deck is weird because he increased one of his cards.
It's just weird that he goes from 1 to 9 on tomes. There should be a middle number there, should there not?
It was 2, 6, 11. No, he switched his fate deck. Like one of the general tells he took was to allow him to increase a number.
All right, fair play.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So you guys see the map now, then?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
which
I'm glad that
person
was
was I supposed to be like standing
only the
in front
hardest
of?
thing. Let's see. You are that guy. You're gonna stand in front of that guy that is facing you now.
Oh. All right.
Okay. So while we're setting this up here, while you guys are putting your characters in, I'd like you all to be as close to Quinn in the order that you guys had, or sorry, to Smythe, who I totally have put on the table.
Oh, there's a lot of icons here.
Like I always do, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Ray, you couldn't have made this on the fly. What the hell?
Yeah. Do that. There's a reason why I was like, we need to make this work, please.
Please.
This only took me an hour. You know. All right. And that's my shirt. So you're in your marching order that you guys had dictated.
Yeah, I did sneak off to the right at some point. I don't know how far you want me to go, but
I would say probably no further than about 6 to 10 yards.
Oh yeah. I'm like right in with these guys. I just, I haven't associated with with our fellow stabbies.
I was gonna say, yeah. Where's the guy that Jeremy poisoned?
Allegedly is going to be Barnaby, or Barnaby Rothers there.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so Jeremy, you will want to be close if we can get him a.
Oh, he needs a token.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm almost done.
It's all good.
Here, I'll grab you a token, or did you guys choose one for him?
I haven't grabbed anything yet.
Okay, I'll grab it real quick. I remember that it was Jacob Lynch.
Ah, the old linchpin.
He's a very interesting character within Malifaux.
Don't lie.
I wouldn't, but he actually is pretty cool. All right. JJ! So, while you guys are doing that, I'll let you in on the description of this Mei Fang here. Mei Fang is dressed similarly to the brute of a man that has shown up in front of you here. So she's got like a workman's shirt with overalls that are pulled down, tied around her waist. Her hair is luxurious, sleek, and black. She is of possibly Korean descent. Her hair is kept neat with what looks like rail spikes in her hair, and is gloved with these obsidian fighting claws. They are not long, but they're just like long nails, like 2 to 3 inches. And she does not look happy.
I'm getting X-23 vibes here. Is that about right?
You know what? Not entirely inaccurate. Nice. Just not organic claws. Just, metallic. Okay.
Which one am I?
You're JJ.
You're the one that looks exactly like Nolan.
Do we have the same? Yeah. We got the same face going on.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Did you guys grab the same?
It's all right.
Icon?
Mm-hmm. I didn't grab anything.
What? Us white folk look the same to you?
Right.
I'll fix that real quick.
Ridiculous.
He didn't say no.
He didn't.
Oh no.
Ray can't tell us apart.
All the Lynches look the same to me. You're gonna be Candy here.
Oh, hey, Candy.
In my small view, it looks literally just like a potato. Like
It's the art form from one of their other games called Puppet Wars.
Oh.
It's yeah.
Is it a potato?
It's not a potato. It's actually a doll face.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty much a potato. Little tater tot.
Yep. We're almost ready to go here.
Just so you know, Brickley, if you right-click the character model, you'll get like a whole bunch of different
Models,
options.
wounds, movement. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so Quinn, you are the first one able to act. Remember that you guys have 2 actions, which can be walk and act in any order. So Brickley, anything like shoot, stab, move, those are all going to be 1. Then you have the option to charge. You can charge in a straight line towards your target as long as you are not already engaged in combat. It does cost both your actions, but you do get to move your charge distance and make 2 melee attacks. Your charge distance, for reference, is 4 inches, the same as your walk.
Cool.
Yeah.
How injured does Barnaby look after being stabbed?
He looks bothered, but that's about it.
Okay.
Does he look hot and bothered, or just bothered?
Oh, he's gonna be real bothered in
It's
a
a
sec.
little bit of both here. As
he
he steps forward to you, Quinn, he kind of half pauses for a moment, shakes his head, winces a little bit, almost as though he's like being dazed by the light.
Okay.
He also takes. Sorry, is it his turn? Like
It is not. No.
Oh,
I
okay.
just. But he takes a poison at the end of his turn. Yeah.
At
At the beginning of his turn because you're a catalyst.
That's what my big aura there is.
Oh, that's stank
Yeah.
circle, baby.
Stank circle.
Nice.
I like it. I mean, I hate it.
I
I like
I
it.
throw a left hook at him.
Okay.
going for
Go ahead. His defense is 9.
I hit.
Yep.
Even
total?
with the negative. 1 second. Pugilism is 4, so 12.
So 12. Okay, that will be a negative flip.
Straight flip because of fist load.
Because fist load, it's almost too
Yeah.
good.
But minimum damage.
Yep. Which is
So 1.
okay. So he sort of takes it on the chin, looks at us. All right, guild dog, let's do this.
don't insult dogs like that.
I just like quickly lean over and tell Spark Eyes to go nuts.
Go ham, baby.
Okay. Go ham.
So
Yeah,
Spark Eyes
Starts flailing his metal arms, spinning to the crowd.
Yeah, I just imagine them going in
Yeah.
circles, and then
Like,
he just spins.
Bart and Lisa.
Yeah.
Spark
Yeah.
Eyes raises his revolver and takes a shot at Barnaby.
Your robot has a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
As Spark
Why are
Eyes
you
raises his
weaponizing
hand-
them? They're gonna overthrow us
Spark Eyes
all.
raises his hand, or his arm, I guess. Smythe goes, "No, no guns."
Okay, he shoots.
Yep, okay. Right.
Cool opinion, man.
Guys, okay. So go ahead with the negative flip there.
No, critical miss.
Oh, critical miss.
Oh God, the fucking crowd.
Oh, man.
Oh wait, no,
Oh,
the
boy.
guards. Oh no.
Yep.
What did you flip?
So-
He nat one.
The
So-
Black Joker is that one.
Yeah, the one with the two.
So
pins.
it
Tie.
wings through the fence and
Oh,
ricochets
no.
off the shield of the riot breaker that's there. I should show you guys just so that you're aware of what that is. I'm pretty sure I've showed it to y'all before,
Oh,
but it's that
it
guy.
won't.
We
Oh,
can't see
yeah,
with the background.
that one.
Skype one too.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry guys. Oh wow. Okay. Well, I'll send you guys a picture
Yeah.
later.
Alright.
But essentially, it is a large, roughly 7 foot tall, 7 foot tall robot crouched behind a giant kite shield that has a fully automatic shotgun.
Huh?
peeking out from the side.
Is this the guards?
Smythe did say no gun, so it should be fine.
He shoots again.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead.
You don't say. Just
It's very much a miss. What's the TN that I'm looking for?
9.
7.
Nailed it.
Okay.
He missed
And,
both shots.
That one wings off one of the iron barricades that is in front of the fence, and it seems like over the crowd. So people, when they hear the gunshot, begin to scatter.
Okay.
Perfect. We solved problem.
But so far, nothing. It seems like, as far as the guard captain is concerned, this looks like a fight between Union thugs.
Okay.
He's not concerned yet. All right.
I can make him concerned very quick.
And Christian, it is your turn to make people
Sir,
concerned.
you have hole in wall. No, I'm just kidding. I don't do that.
you might need to. I don't know how else we're gonna get through.
I mean, I could. I could make a big hole in wall. Smythe must not like though. Let's just take down big man. Big man think he's so big. I'm going to throw a flask at him.
Okay. All right. Target number 9.
Ooh, that's a 7.
Is it just the formaldehyde?
Yes.
Formaldehyde? Okay.
Yes. He's already he's going to have such a bad day. I don't need to make it that much worse. You could set him on fire, but I'm not going to. I'll do another flask.
Okay. Go ahead.
Hey, that's it. 10.
10. All right. So the formaldehyde flask crashes against his chest. Flip for negative damage, please.
Flipping for negative damage. That is what is formaldehyde?
It's 1 damage.
Yeah, it's just 1 damage, and he
Just 1
gains
damage?
another poison. So
Gains
with
another
the
poison. 3.
yes,
Okay. Which we can track as well on here.
yes.
There, trust me. Okay. All right. So he winces as the fabric on his shirt begins to burn away, and he kind of brushes it off, and he realizes it's sticking to his fingers. It's causing a bit of an acidic burn on his hands. Nolan, you've heard Smythe shouting for no guns.
Uh-huh.
And then you heard 2
And then two
gunshots.
gunshots. And then I'm a gunfighter. Is the thing. So about that. So, yeah.
And I just started blasting.
So, it's a shotgun again. Just kidding. I have a hunting knife. I do have that. I could start cutting people. But
Okay.
I don't know who's an enemy. Not gonna lie. Is it everybody? I don't know. I think I'm gonna just focus for now.
Okay. Go ahead.
And just add that onto my character. Status. Focus. Yeah, that's it for now.
Okay. All
I
right.
only got guns really, so let's see how this goes.
Okay. So the large guy looks at Smythe, goes, I liked you when I thought you were on our side. You seem to actually listen and understand the plight that we're fighting for here, but you chose the wrong side. And he comes straight forward at Smythe.
And he took his 3? He took his 3?
He sure did.
All right.
Yeah.
Just making sure. And
He
is
takes
crazy?
he takes all the he takes all of the poison damage.
He takes all 3 up front, yeah. And then it'll
And
be
that just
increased to
ends
what, 2? Yeah.
Hmm?
Or, oh, no, sorry, yeah, poison just ends. It's
Yeah, it just
burning,
ends,
it goes down by
right.
1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he, as he says that, let's augment that too. He coughs and sputters and hawks a wad of phlegm, and you can see that it's like brown. as it sits in the dirt. She comes after Smythe with an attack that's going to hit Smythe and do a bit of damage here. So Smythe takes 2 points of damage. Yeah, that seems right. Oh, and then he looks at basically. So he swings the hammer and catches Smythe like in the elbow, but more of a glancing blow. And then he comes around with a backswing and comes at you, Quinn. Go ahead and make a target number 13 defense flip, please.
So, Ray, sorry, real quick. He actually is still now poisoned too. It does go down by 1 after each time they take damage.
Yeah, but he's taking...
Yeah, so he took the 3, and now
And it
he's
still
poisoned
ticks down?
too.
That's
On his next turn.
Okay.
Yeah, on his,
Yep.
so, yeah, sorry. On his next turn, he'd take the 2,
Yeah,
basically.
takes
Okay.
2. Okay,
You
got it.
said he was attacking me, right?
Correct.
What was
Target
the...
number 13 defense.
Oof. All right. Well,
That's not great.
Uh,
Brickley's been muted for a while,
sec.
I think. Just realized I haven't heard you talk. And
Yeah, I have been talking
I-
this whole time. I'm like, wow, everyone's really
Yeah,
ignoring
it's on-
me. Ray,
You said it was 13, right?
plus
Yes.
11, so
Yeah.
you reach it.
So no, I get it.
Yeah.
Ray,
Oh, did you cheat in the 11? Okay. Yeah.
No, I
No,
didn't cheat.
I was being sarcastic.
Okay.
I can't stop it.
Ray, buddy,
Yeah.
that's my bad. He takes 1 damage, and then it goes from 3 to 2. It only ever ticks by
so
1
the
damage
catalyst
at a
doesn't
time.
see. Okay. The reason why I was wondering about that is because there is a difference between Malifaux and Through the Breach as to how Catalyst works. So it works like that in the game. So that's why
I'll double check the catalyst portion, but yeah. Sorry.
Okay, so yeah, I'll just augment that a little bit. So, there we go. Okay, you did not get that. Your total was what?
4.
Whew, boy, that's good. That's good. So
Doesn't sound
you
like it.
you will take 3 damage. So he
So I
catches
take
you in the
2 damage, yeah.
arm, and
I have armor.
yeah, buckles some of the plating that's there.
That's fine.
Okay, JJ. Now that we can hear you, what you gonna do?
I mean, I dropped the knife, right?
Yep.
Pick it up.
All right, so that will cost you 1 action, and then you can go ahead and do what you like.
I'll stab him.
More poison.
It's not a gun.
That's right. Thanks, Mike. Okay, got it here.
No worries.
Okay. So Brickley, your target number is 9, so you'd flip a card and add 1 to it for the acting value on JJ. Okay. So a total of 12. So you're beating your target by 3, which means 2 cards choose the worst for damage. So that'd be weak, which, again, hits
2, I think.
2.
2, 3, 5 is what I think it is.
If we're talking knives?
Yeah.
It's 1, 3, 4.
Ah.
Okay.
Thought it was a hunting knife.
The one. Okay. All right. So he kind of chuckles as you get a glancing blow on him. He's like, "No worse than that in the mines.
Death by 1,000 cuts, bitch.
We'll see about that, ant."
1. Here we go.
All right. So Smythe, he's feeling the pressure here. He knows he's crowded in. He needs behind that gate, so he's going to attempt to plow through Barnaby here.
Get him.
So he pushes at Barnaby and goes like, "Look, I agree with you guys. I believe in what you're saying. It's just, and he just like pushes at him. I just want to see shove. That's not a challenge. Okay.
So he's
So
gonna
that's-
push his friend into the barbed wire. All right.
Pretty much.
That's how it goes.
Let's see.
Gasoline fight.
I'm helping you.
Makes no fun. Okay, sorry, just making sure I understand how shove works here because we haven't had anybody do it yet. Okay. Well, that is exactly what happened. So Barnaby is shoved backwards, right there, and gets tangled up in the barbed wire there, and takes a damage for doing so as the iron cuts into his skin.
That's a bad way to go.
Not a great way to go, that's for sure. And then all the Union strikers all begin to push in and press in on you. They are shouting in indignation and rage over you attacking one of their men.
There's a lot of them. There's quite a few.
There's a couple of them, isn't there? Yeah.
It's okay. None of us are off on their own, right?
I'm not even a part of the fight, so I could just keep watching. See how this goes.
Team player, like that.
Just, I only got guns. I was told no guns.
Hey, Nolan! Over here, friend!
Don't react at all. Just, who could that be?
He looks
I'll throw
behind him.
fire at you!
What's a Nolan?
Okay. Oh, what is a Nolan? Indeed. All right. So at this, Mei Fang, who has backed up, she had not been part of the fight, but as you look over at her, you see her raise her hands, and the ground beneath her rises up, and she is on it, and she pulls metal from the barricades and forms it into something like a rail, and just skirts along it, almost like she's got rails herself, like a train, like a small female train car riding the rails. She just comes over here and extricates herself from the
Where'd she
combat.
go?
She's
Over the right.
off to the far right.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure it's fine.
Right. And you hear her shout, "See, this is what the guild does. Oppression by intimidation. Are you going to stand for this?" There's
Yes!
a chorus from the crowd as everybody shouts in like wordless unison and presses in on you. Quinn. Go ahead.
How rough is Barnaby looking now?
He looks hurt, but he looks like somebody who is used to pain.
Okay.
Yeah, visible damage, but he doesn't seem to be deterred by it.
Okay. I will step forward just slightly, and I will. Is he like restrained or anything, even though he's in the barbed wire? Or?
No, it's more like it's cut around like his legs and hips or anything. He doesn't seem to be too stuck by it though.
Okay. I'll take a swing at him.
Okay. And so that'll be target number 9.
So I'm
Yeah.
at a disadvantage for this. Does the critical success still count?
So anytime the red joker shows up, you can still choose the red joker.
Okay, well, I guess I'll choose it then.
Yes, you'll choose to succeed.
In this case.
Yep, that makes
You
sense.
twisted his
Yeah.
arm.
Yeah.
He's gonna do it.
Okay, so your total is what?
18?
18 to his 9, so you're succeeding by 9, so that's a straight flip on the damage.
Cheat it for
I could
murder.
cheat this, right?
You
Yep.
may cheat it, yes.
Sure. Let's do that.
Knock this bitch down.
Severe? Okay.
So hold on. What does the red Joker count for suits? Do I get any triggers off? Okay,
yeah, you get to choose a suit.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Take his eyes.
All right. So let's see here. Okay. I'll use I'll consider it a tome, and I'll do TKO.
TKO, which just remind me.
Target must make a TN10 unconscious challenge. The TN of this challenge is increased by +1 if moderate and +2 if severe. So it'd be 12.
Okay.
And if it's a mental challenge, he has a -1 to it.
Okay, which would be his resilience, so it's actually physical.
Oh.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Put your hands down.
Listen,
anyway, it's a TN12.
Yep, no worries. I'm just checking here.
Don't forget to flip poorly.
TN12. Okay. Well then.
Holy shit. Yo, this guy could be crazy forever.
Wait, what?
Every day he has to make a TN15 centering challenge. That's the only way to lower
That's
it.
amazing.
Once a day.
Yeah. So
that's really
you clock this guy square in the jaw. What is it? Sorry, what is the damage on that?
4.
It'd be weak plus severe, right?
Yeah, you could.
Oh, 5 then.
5?
Yeah.
Okay. You cold cock this guy, and he just like TKO. Yeah. He flies back into the barbed wire, and he is out. He does not move.
Okay.
Who's next? I just look around.
At that, you actually see the like attendant rail workers and MNSU compatriots sort of like stand back in complete shock and awe. You hear something like, "Barnaby is a tough son bitch. What? What?" And you just hear that murmur of uncertainty and fear just ripple through the crowd, but only for a moment, because they do have the pressive numbers. They begin to push in on you. You have another action, I believe.
No, I had to move forward.
Oh, you'd have to move forward. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Christian, there doesn't appear to be any immediate threat, as everyone's sort of gauging what they're going to do to you.
Bomb.
Okay, so question. In terms of actions, I can like hold an action, right?
Yes, you can. Like it's just like wait in D&D, where
can I take Can I take an action and then hold an action? Like I want to like say something, and if they don't comply, I want to set them all on fire.
You know, that's interesting. I believe you can. Let me just double check on how wait works.
This mob is on fire.
Because I do have one special firebomb, which means the blast is higher.
Oh.
This mob is on fire.
It might be.
This mob will be on fire.
Okay, so yeah, basically what it is that the action will cost an additional AP. So you can do it on this turn. Or sorry, so you can do an action, declare like toss bomb as an example, where you're throwing a weapon. It'll cost you 2 AP. So that would be the 1 AP from this turn, and then another AP from the subsequent turn. Okay. And then it also lowers your initiative value for the rest of the combat by 1.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm fine with all that. So I can still do the action, hold the action, but my next turn around I'll only have 1 AP.
Correct.
Got it. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna pull out a firebomb, and I'm going to say, Christian, huh? Okay. Everybody listen. I know everybody's very mad right now, and if I need to, I have a love potion that will calm everybody down. I don't want to use it because, frankly, it burned a little bit. We're just trying to get this guy into here. let's not do this anymore. Let's stop the violence, or I make violence very big.
Okay,
but let's stop first.
Make a target number 12. Convince.
Oh, convince. Where's convince? Okay. All right. Target
At
number
a negative
12.
because the crowd is riled up.
All right. 11.
You have 1 in convince.
I do. Well, it's my intelligence. It's the only stat I have that's not 0.
Oh, wow. Jesus.
For anybody that's watching, the stats in Through the Breach are not like D&D stats. They vary between -4 and +4. So a 0 is very middle of the road. So it sounds bad, but it's not so bad. It's not great, but it's not bad.
What was it that made it so that I had all 0s?
It was the card that you flipped for your.
Yeah, it was like my first card or something, right?
Because that's your body, right? Yeah. So it was whatever that card was.
It was all bad.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
So the crowd hesitates for a moment. I mean, you see people look left and right, and then they start to push in on you anyway.
All right.
They're like, love potion, please. Nobody got the double entendre that you were going for there.
No, that's fair.
All right. So holding your action. All right.
Well, if the crowd advances, I'm going to throw a firebomb at them.
Yep.
So
let's see how that goes.
Action.
Yep.
I'll get burning.
Nolan.
So did the crowd start to move after he said that?
Yeah, so the crowd has moved. They are in the process of like closing in. But right now, so the way this is going to work for you guys, just so you understand a little bit, the Union strikers, the guys noted as Union strikers, they are primarily representing the oppressive bodies. Right. These are probably non-combatants, but definitely an obstacle and something that is in your way. So an obstacle twice. But
yeah.
I guess I should turn myself around, huh? Looking at you guys.
So has Christian thrown this bomb?
No, not
halfway
yet.
through throwing.
Like
he's cocked.
He's ready to go, but they moved, and
so because they have an initiative value, so they haven't.
Yeah, I feel like it'll be on that.
Yeah.
We got the guy. I have no idea what to do now. Like,
so
they're just people.
I've blown up worse.
So, actually, Nolan, go ahead and make a target number 10 notice check, please.
Sure. 14.
Okay. So as you're trying to understand and gauge the temperature of the crowd and understand what's going on here, this fight has ended, it seems. The Guild Guard have not done anything yet. They seem content to watch the Union fight amongst themselves. You look over at the woman that you've heard is Mei Fang. You can't help but be drawn by this woman who rode the rails, created rails and rode them away. But you see her look across the square and almost imperceptibly nod, or at least what you think is a nod, towards one of the buildings on the far side of the square.
It's time to
Half
go.
a second later, you hear a gunshot ring out. And this rifleman here at the top falls to his death with a old Wilhelm scream and everything.
Damn.
And then the other one, almost simultaneously. The Barker, the commander there, sees that happen. It was, "We're under fire from Union. Everyone, on your marks.
Get set,
Aim. Yep. Like ready weapons. Fire." And They all begin to fire into the crowd.
Jesus Christ.
I protect my vials.
I didn't know this was the US 2020.
Yeah,
What?
really.
Oh shit, too topical. Prone? I think I just go
Yes.
prone.
That is actually an option. That is
Go
100%
Call of
an
Duty
option.
and Dolphin
Yeah, I'm
dies.
definitely
definitely
doing that.
I do look out, Mr. President, to Smythe.
Okay, so we'll do that with initiative value here. So first of all, let's just go ahead and say that actually each of you flip a card in turn, please.
What's for me? Okay, I'll go.
Aaron, flip a card. Okay. Oh,
That's
not
so
good.
good.
And Quinn, please go ahead, flip a card. Okay.
11.
JJ. Okay. And hits.
Oh boy.
Okay. Well, I would like for Aaron and Brickley, so Nolan and JJ, to go ahead and make target number.
Yes, the big man dodged the bullets.
Target number 12, defense flip. So Nolan first.
Okay.
12 is high.
Defense I've got I think 2. But I think I have a thing for this. Let me double check my actions real quick. Oh, that's not as good as I thought. I have bulletproof, so I reduce range damage by 1.
Okay.
But
now is it to a minimum 1 or to
just reduced by 1? Yeah, to a minimum is 1
okay.
of 1 as well.
Of 1. Okay. Right.
Just like
so
armor
11?
for ranged. Yeah, so I got 11.
Okay. So you get winged in the shoulder and are spun around by an errant
Son
bullet.
Bitch.
Take 1 damage.
All right.
And then JJ, same thing. I will. Your defense is. Oh shit.
Oh.
So on the bright side, I mean, you do have a positive or an extra on that, thanks to thanks to your power. It's still not good. So you'll take 3 damage. So the way you can do this, Brickley, is select your character, and then hit N to increase your wounds. Here you go. And you just hit it a number of times until you take wounds. Yep. And let's just make sure that you have no other protections. Yeah, no other protections. What is Peaches doing with his character? Okay,
yeah, I can't stress enough that this is not my character.
Peaches, I know you're watching this VOD later. We love you, buddy. Okay. And then, so that's 2. And then you see several people that are just struck down and killed outright by the guild here.
Okay.
Shots ring out. People are screaming. People have died. There is now blood in the streets. After that initial volley of fire, the Union rallies up and they begin to storm the gates, including the other guys that are around you. But in the meantime, that's him. So he no longer exists in that state, so he doesn't have an action anymore. So it is now going to be these Union thugs. This rail worker, Quinn, behind you, decides to make an attack of opportunity against you, seeing that your back was turned. This is a man that has some missing parts, just like you. Come on.
A man with taste.
Man with taste, indeed. I don't know what that taste is. He actually has attached to his arm what looks to be like a rivet gun or like a driver limb. So go ahead and make a target number 10 defense duel, please.
Easy. 15.
15. All right. So it seems like you heard his feet scrape on the wet granite before he managed to make the attack. So that's fine. let's see. This rail worker, his compatriot, moves up and does the same thing. Another one, please.
8.
Okay. So that is a failure. So he drives the piston into the rear shoulder. He actually was clearly aiming for your pneumatic limb. So you take the shot in your shoulder joint. That will be 2 damage, despite your and your armor. Also, please make a target number 10 athletics challenge, because you have been knocked prone.
Athletics?
Yep.
Sure. Like he's trying to knock me prone?
No, he has knocked you prone. So you take that shot in the shoulder, and it forces you to the ground.
Okay, 10.
10? Yeah. Okay. So you managed to stand back up.
Okay.
But you suffer a damage in the process.
Yes. I get
No, one more.
Oh, he actually hits
sorry.
me for 3 then?
Yeah.
No. All right.
Well, so it was the initial damage was 2, which would have been reduced to 1.
Okay.
And then 1 more for standing up, so a total of 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. And then JJ, this rail worker does the same thing to you. He comes in with the same thing. It looks exactly like another limb has been replaced. You're seeing a common theme amongst these guys, that they have had limbs replaced with like pneumatic drivers.
You're muted again.
Flip card, try to beat a 10.
My God will protect me.
Really?
It's the burning.
I am the light.
So
I don't know what
you
I
managed to. So you would add your defense, which is 1, plus your reckless stat, so gives you a total of 12. Or sorry, 11 rather. So you managed to evade that. But go ahead and make another one as he comes back with a cross swing.
My God will protect me.
Every time. Hey.
Will indeed. Okay. All right. Then.
So that one was a 12.
Let's see. And that's that. Okay. Nolan, please make a target number 10 defense. As another rail worker chooses you as his object of aggression.
Son of a bitch, I never fought them. I'm just a guy.
I'm just a kid. And
He agrees with you.
It's 15 total, so.
JJ, go ahead and make another defense flip, please.
Me?
They're coming for you.
I didn't say my God will protect me.
You missed it.
You missed.
He might just die. Are we just going to lose his character? Because it really feels like it.
Going to 0 doesn't kill you.
It doesn't kill you.
But that's how you lose an eye.
The way this fight's going, my actual character might not get to play today.
No. All right. So you take a wound.
Started it.
Or 2 wounds, rather. And then a target number 10 athletics duel. Just flip a card. Let me know what you get.
I rolled a 7.
9. Okay. That's not enough. So you have been knocked prone and take 2 damage. So there you go. All right. So you are down, and it will cost you an action to get up. You don't have a melee range, but you gain bonus to ranged attacks. Okay. And then...
If any of those fuckers in front of me move, they're getting bombed. You know it.
Yep. So this Union Miner decides to try and take advantage of your potential blind spot there.
Okay.
And go ahead and make a defense flip that I will tell you what it is in just a moment.
All right, I'm going to wait.
There it is. So he's coming in. He's clearly pocketed some brass knucks. He's got those on his hands now. So make a target number 10 defense flip to dodge his haymaker.
I'll cheat it.
Okay.
You said 10?
Yep.
Actual defense. All right. Yeah, I'll use this. And it's a 12.
Total 12, and you manage to dodge that as you see him coming just out of your peripheral vision.
Yep.
You also see a ficus that needs watering. Let's see. Then these Union miners
Do I get to use my held action? When does that happen?
Did you declare the Union strikers or just anybody in your...
I said anybody in front of me. Like anybody that if they start to move forward,
yep.
I'm going to...
I will call that as somebody in front of you because he's towards the front portion of your base.
Okay. Are any of these Union strikers moving?
They will be moving. They are pushing in. It looks like they're trying to press forward towards the gates of the guild. You're not certain if you're their target or if they are just pushing to try and get at the guild guard in their anger. You hear shouts with, "Down with the guild dogs! Fight for your freedom! Shake off the chains of oppression!"
Probably just take Smythe and get out of here, right?
Yeah, that's definitely something I'm going to do.
Winky blinky.
Oh, winky blinky. Okay, well, if this guy, because I was more holding it for the strikers. If the strikers are moving, that's what I want. I don't want to throw a firebomb point blank, even I'm not that crazy. Well, maybe. But I want the guys in front of me.
Okay. So they haven't moved yet.
Okay.
So that's those guys. So these Union miners begin to press forward. Heedless of the damage, they seem to be pushing up to try and chip away at the wall. They have pickaxes in their hands. That's them. So at this point, it is JJ's turn.
Oh, Schnibble.
Schnibbler?
I don't know. I don't want to stab anyone again.
It's fresh out of stabbing, huh?
I kind of want to just grab Smythe and start moving towards Nolan.
Okay.
I don't know what JJ would do in this moment, but that's what Malcolm would do in this moment. So that's what I'm doing. And if Peaches has a problem, or he's going to be here next time.
Okay. So as you reach out for Smythe, you can see that he is like mollified with everything that's happened. He clearly did not want this conflagration, did not want it to get like this. And he shakes you off and goes, "No, you've done enough." And he actually moves forward here.
All right, well, I did my best. Then I'm going to move towards Nolan. I don't want to be anywhere near this, I presume.
Okay. You go ahead. So when you are moving through anybody, it's combat. So all of these guys have a 1-inch melee. So basically, anytime you're in someone's melee range, if you try to leave, it's like an attack of opportunity, just like D&D. But it doesn't do any damage. It actually just stops you from moving. So you would make a defense flip, and then depending on your level of failure, that would reduce your movement.
Cool. So I'll flip.
Okay, so which you'd be leaving up to 3 people's actions. So show me.
Holy shit!
Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to clone you here. Show me where you'd like to get to.
Just like right here, if I can get that far.
Okay. So you've got a movement of 4. So in order to do that, you'd have to go leave the engagement range of the rail worker and the Union miner beside you, and then the other Union miner that is beside Chris.
This feels like a lot of work. I'm just going to stab the guy in front of me.
Yep. Okay. All right. Which one, the Union miner or the rail worker?
Which one did I stab before?
Barnaby, who is laying unconscious in a pile of...
I will stab the Union miner.
Okay. So go ahead and make a target number 9 attack. So you would flip a card and add 2 to it.
I rolled an 11.
Okay. total of 11. So because you were succeeding by 2, that is a negative flip. So you would take 2 cards, choose the worst.
Moderate damage.
8 and 9.
Moderate damage. Okay. Which was what? 3?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 1, 3, 4.
1, 3, 4. Okay, thank you. 1, 2, 3. And adrenaline. Okay. Round. Okay. You still have another action.
Can I stab him again?
You can stab him again.
I'm gonna stab him
Stab
again.
machine.
No, not this time.
Yeah. You can cheat because there were no negatives.
Sure. I don't know what I have.
You have a 9 and a 7.
And 7 will do it. Sure, that's fine.
Yes, it will. All right.
All right.
So that's tie. So we'll flip 3 cards. Choose the worst, please. All right. So that's weak for another damage. Okay. That's that. And... Okay. That is that. So the Smythe actually makes a movement here. Oh. And he gets right up close to the fence, and in desperation he goes, "God damn it, Barker, for the love of God, let me in." And Barker kind of just smiles. Fire! But as he's firing, or as the men around him are firing, he opens the gate, and Smythe gets in. The shots take out another several of the Union strikers.
Jesus.
Okay. Now it's back to you, Quinn. What would you like? Your mission has been completed.
Wow.
So we're getting
Not
paid now?
yet. Gotta survive it to get paid.
Yep.
All right. Shit. I order Spark Eyes to help out JJ.
Okay.
And I take a swing at one of the rail workers that's on top of me.
Okay. Go ahead. So target number 8.
11.
Okay. Negative flip.
Maximum damage. Take 4.
4. Okay. And the armor from his pneumatic fist, or his pneumatic arm, protects him a bit. So he only takes the 3 damage there.
Okay.
And what does Spark Eyes do?
Spark Eyes will... He can't see the rail worker that's beside JJ, right?
He cannot, but he can see the Union miner.
Yeah, he'll start dealing with the Union miner then.
Oh, no, sorry. I would say, actually, from the other side, he can see the rail worker. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then he'll try and kill off the rail worker.
Target number 8 with a negative flip.
That is a 9, I believe.
Okay. That'll be a negative flip.
Yeah, 9. For 1 damage.
1 damage. Okay.
Is he still alive?
Still alive by the looks of things.
Then I'll shoot again.
Okay. And go ahead.
Whoa, I missed horribly.
I'd say
5.
5. Okay. That is a miss. Okay. Then, Christian.
Mm-hmm.
These guys, I will declare, sorry, these guys did press.
Oh, well then they're going to get set on fire.
Yep. Go ahead.
Excellent. What's the TN?
Target number 9.
9? All right.
Yep.
Cheat it.
Yeah, I'll cheat it.
Do it. Do it. Blow the people up.
So that's a 13.
Total of 13. All right, so a negative flip on the damage.
Yep.
Oh god. It's moderate damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is how much?
Give me a sec. This is a special one. I think it adds an additional blast to it.
Where
but I gotta make
exactly
sure.
are you throwing it distance-wise?
Yeah, one extra blast. Well, I'm throwing at the ones in front of me. I'm not.
But is
I'm
the
not
one
gonna...
directly in front of you, or
That's the thing. I would love to lie and say it was at the back, but it wouldn't have been.
At least he's not aiming it towards me.
It might be. Depending on the blast range.
Yeah, no, that might not matter. Firebomb. So this is just moderate damage, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, it's only 2 blasts.
So 4 inches.
Yeah.
Or a 4.
I'm gonna go down.
No.
You motherfucker! You lit some guys on fire again.
Yeah, so it's 2 damage and everybody gains burning
3.
Okay, so
I have to spend time putting myself out.
that's so good.
I say,
Okay.
here's your love potion.
All right, and all these Union strikers go down screaming.
Yeah.
Not all of them are dead, but they are removed from the equation. There's definitely 1 or 2 that have died, smelling like cooked pork.
Cool.
Yeah. You can smell burning oil and dirt off the overalls of everyone around you, mixed with the smell of burning hair.
Anyone else hungry?
All right, I just want to make sure my food would show up.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta give me a little wiggle. There it is.
All right, that's fine. Okay. Good. Super glad that happened. So that was 1 AP. That cost you the... Yeah. Oh, sorry. That was just them activating and moving. So
yeah.
So now you have 1 AP left.
Put yourself out.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend 1 of my AP, bringing my burning down to 2.
Yep. Go ahead. Okay. Pat yourself
you take
out.
2 damage bits.
Hmm.
You take 2 damage just from the original attack.
Yeah. I haven't added that in yet.
I figured you'd be resistant to fire, considering.
Oh, fuck no.
I think he's working on it.
Building up a tolerance.
So is it my turn or their turn? It's not my turn.
So it was your turn.
Okay, that is my turn.
Yeah.
So now I take the other 2. Because I take the 2 to burning now, right?
Yes.
I got to lower by 1.
Yeah.
Now I take my damage. Now
What?
I'm unconscious.
You only have 4 health? Oh yeah, that's normal in this game,
health,
isn't it?
Baby.
So you make a target number 10.
Unconscious check.
Yep.
Jesus.
Do you add anything to that?
What's your toughness?
Oh, tough. I don't
Nope.
think
Actually, you draw a card. Everybody draws a card.
Oh,
we shuffle the
true.
deck.
We did do that.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna find my tough.
Yeah. Can
Is
you draw
toughness a skill?
Yes, it is.
It's skill, yeah.
There's no way
It's
I have it.
your resistance. Or resilience, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, resilient? Yeah, no, it's 0. 0.
Okay. Yep.
Hold
right.
on, let me draw my cheat card. Nope, that's not gonna help.
No.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Well, this is what I
So
was
much
hoping
fire.
for. Because it had to happen to you at some point, buddy. Okay.
You're never gonna get to play
Flip
my
a card
character.
off. You're at just 0 wounds, right?
I'm at 0 wounds. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and flip a card, please. Okay.
What does that mean?
So, do you have a protected chest anywhere?
Yes.
You have
I have a
ramps?
duster. I got that on one of the last.
Protected chest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Protected
So-
rams, baby.
Luckily, you are protected from anything
Damn.
further.
Over.
You fall unconscious.
Lucky.
Every time I've almost had something messed up, it's been hands or now chest, and I always have something.
Damn.
man.
So lucky.
I'm gonna lose
You
an eye,
got
though.
lucky. Okay. All right. Nolan, you have seen a massive
Yeah.
explosion that took out several people.
I could have gone bigger.
There's cooked meat and burning oil and hair everywhere, and you have seen Christian go down as a result.
No, you saw Christian set himself on fire
Yes.
and go down as a result. Very specific. It didn't just happen.
You just like football spiked it at the ground in front of him.
This whole thing is just getting completely out of hand.
It's a temper tantrum. Just
I'm taking my ball. I'm going home.
Yeah.
What are you going to do, my friend?
Who's beside me there? Is that I can't see the icon. It's a potato. Whoever the potato was.
Okay. JJ.
It's JJ. Well, closest to you.
Wait, why are there two
JJs?
Oh, sorry. That was where he
the
had planned on being. Was we had. So he's not actually there.
So somebody sniped down those people from the towers up there, and that could happen again. So I feel like I'm gonna. Can I shoot at the guild guards from here? From however.
You can. However, the fence is going to be an obscuring terrain, so it's going to be a negative on your attack.
I'm thinking about it. They've just gunned down people, and there is some team of people taking them out. I'm not sure I'm against that at this point.
Jesus. Everybody's got to die.
Maybe. But you're right. That would be a lot to start. I'm just going to try and run to May there. And, I'm just going to be yelling like, stop, fucking stop, people. This shit's over. It is done. I'm going to try and run over to May.
Okay, so you'll have to make a target number 10 defense flip as the rail worker tries to grab you and pull you back.
I'm going to cheat it.
Aaron, are you trying to fight a
No.
bender?
Well, I just want to go ask her something. Yeah, ask her to call off her people and get what the hell's going on here? I'm going to cheat that with a 9. I have a defense of 2, I think. So, do I keep going?
Yeah. So 11. So you are able to get away for free. So your it is not reduced. Sorry, go ahead. And the Union Strikers are just in the way.
I think I have a total of 9 if I'm running. Yes. So that was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I didn't even really need the run distance, but I'm just running up to her and I'm asking her to call off her people, stop this, basically. Yeah, fuck off for a second.
So she looks at you, sneers, hawks, just spits on the ground and goes, "This is the price that we have to pay for freedom from the guild's oppression." And she just lifts the ground from underneath you and pushes you back. You take no damage.
Be grabbing onto her?
But you're...
As soon as this happens?
She shoves you.
Aww.
She shoves you off. You're taken by surprise, and she laughs this sort of high, shrill laugh. I'm not going to try it.
Yeah, exactly.
Not bad.
Not quite.
Perfect cackle.
That was good. And you see her grab the metal from the ground, basically harnessing the iron that's in the ground to create a rail for herself, and she rides the rails up, over, and just completely out of the square. She's gone. She rides up and over one of the buildings. She's gone.
She's the coolest hobo riding the rails. God damn.
She makes the rails she rides.
Well, that was
She's a hobo everywhere she goes, I guess.
She has a little stick with like a thing tied to the end.
That was it for me. I'm
classic hobo.
Just baffled.
Yep. Okay, so that's our Union thugs. So this one charges. And again, guys, just remember, running away is an option.
I've mentioned it twice.
I am a part of the running away idea. I'm trying to make this not happening anymore.
Let's see. So he charges towards you, but does not get close. This rail worker here heals a set number of points of damage that I'm trying to remember. My lord.
Remembering is hard, okay?
It kind of is when you're dealing with like 16 different remembering things. Okay. So this rail worker kind of like cracks the neck. Let's see. Oh, actually, it's must be this one here. Okay. Yeah. And comes at you, JJ. Go ahead and make a target number 10 defense flip.
Nailed it.
Nice. Tight. All right. And another, please.
Nailed it.
Okay. Cool. And then the Union Miner with more brass knuckles comes after you.
Me?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
And another target number 10.
Close, but no surprise.
So that is going to cause you to take 2 points of damage. Okay. Now this is where I need you to make a toughness check, please.
Wait, how many wounds does JJ have?
7.
Okay.
7?
So he's unconscious.
So if make a target number 10 toughness check, please.
That ain't gonna do it.
Can you cheat?
You do have an if
he's
you
got
want.
4.
That was a single flip, right?
Yeah.
You do have a 9.
It was a single flip. Yeah, he also has he's got 4 ranks in it. He's actually fairly tough.
Do you want to cheat it, Bricks?
Mm-hmm.
All right. There it is. There's your 9.
Okay.
So here's your 13 or whatever.
Okay. Let's just make sure we got that right. Okay, so you will suffer a critical effect, which was weak. So go ahead and flip another card, please. Okay. It's going to be your legs, and you're at 12, so that's nice.
Is he wearing pants that are nice?
Might be.
It's not.
He's got bad pants.
Swing damage. So that was... Oh, lucky. You got lucky. No critical effect for you. Okay.
What team were you on?
I want somebody else to cripple too. I've had to fucking play with this for like 3 sessions now.
So the Union Miner here pats himself down and then walks over towards JJ here. He kind of gets in the way. So he has his burning reduced. No, that poison's not actually there. But he does nothing further in that regard. Oh, sorry, Quinn, go ahead and make a target number 10 defense flip, please.
This feels like it's going badly. Is it going badly?
Oh, it does feel great.
I'll cheat this.
Yep.
I just have to match the 10, right?
Yes.
Or I have to get higher than it. All right, yeah. I'll do this then. For 10.
Okay, great. And another.
Oh, fucking Christ. I'll cheat again. 12.
Okay. And another.
Oh my goodness.
I get fucking hit.
Okay. Yep. Sorry, what's your total?
3.
Okay.
Well-
So these rail workers have piled up on top of you here. They're trying to drag you down. And they've definitely got the fervor of the crowd in here. Sorry, your total was 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's less good. You suffer a total of 3 damage.
Is that including the -1 or no?
That is including the -1, yes.
All right.
And then make a target number 10 athletics check, please, in order to stay standing.
All right. I'm also at 0 wounds.
Yep. Okay.
That's 8 for athletics.
Okay. So you are knocked prone. You're at 0 wounds. So go ahead and flip a card for me, please.
Critical effect. Critical effect.
Ooh.
Lose a limb. Lose a limb.
Critical success.
Does it come back
it's
to
a critical
life?
something.
What does it mean, Ray?
So when this rail worker comes down with the pneumatic driver and punches into your shoulder, it goes clear through your shoulder.
Wait, which shoulder?
The shoulder opposite of your pneumatic limb.
So did I just lose my right arm?
No. It doesn't separate it, but it causes a massive puncture wound and gives you a seeping wound. At the start of the turn, you can choose to become slow. If you do not, you suffer 2 damage that generates a weak critical effect.
This was because he got the red Joker?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, on the critical effect table.
That's a bad thing?
Yeah. So I'd failed the check, and to find out which critical effect it was, I rolled.
I thought this would be a good thing, like his eye comes back. You know.
All right. So
are you unconscious?
I'm unconscious with a hole through my shoulder.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I didn't know you could get TPKs in this game, but apparently I made a character for no reason because the game's about to be over.
No.
He may be the only one left alive.
Yeah. Next week it's just going to be my character.
I
by
might be okay. I've
themselves.
been, skirting the edge of this thing.
So, as that happens, the guard fire off another volley.
Kill everyone.
And kill everyone. Right?
Really?
It's a massacre. Yeah. They we got.
Wait a second. Would my turn have gone before that or no?
Because you were there.
I'm top of the turn order. So
yeah, you're top of the turn order. No, because all their actions happen at the bottom of the turn.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have everyone that's close enough to matter. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Your rail workers here are gunned down, shot in the back. They are filled with the ones on you specifically, Quinn, are shot by the double shotguns from the peacekeepers, and just puncture holes in them.
Not that you would know that because you're unconscious, but
you're unconscious. But that's thematically that is what's happening. Yeah. And then
that was more for the audience than for you, Quinn.
Guild guard shoots this miner square in the head, and the other 2 are gunned down by the other 2 guild guard here, dead and dead. The crowd. So essentially, the strikers that are left are so shell shocked by what has happened that they have lost the will to fight, and the rest of you are left more or less broken and bloodied on the street. So Quinn is unconscious. Christian is unconscious.
Yeah.
Nolan is unconscious. Oh, sorry.
Because my turn would have happened, Spark Eyes is very on fire. And he, how's that work? Is it just 3 damage and it's done with?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
How many wounds does he have?
He is 7 now.
Yeah, you're welcome. We're good.
Yeah. Welcome. That's a thing.
Yeah. And JJ is also unconscious? No. And conscious. So JJ and Nolan.
No, JJ's out.
Yeah. Nolan's the only one conscious.
Oh,
right
sorry. He did. Oh, sorry. Nolan, you are the only one that is conscious. That's correct.
Drag 3 bodies. Go ahead.
Carry me, senpai.
Aaron, let's go. Carry 3 bodies.
My goal is to have you guys not literally shot to death. You are on the ground in firing range.
Dying.
I cannot save
So,
you.
So you can conduct quick field first aid.
I am so far away from them.
So at this point, seeing that there's not really any combatants that are left, the guard they are still on guard, but they do not appear to be firing any further.
Okay. I put my hands in the air. I am not a threat. I've never shot anybody this whole time. I am totally okay and cool. And I'm just
they're watching you for any threatening gesture, but they're like, stay away from the
fence, and I go to Christian and try and bring him up first.
Okay. All right. So target number 5.
Just know who your favorite is.
He's a Healy man. He's a doctor. We need him up first.
So doctor challenge would be add your intellect if you don't have any skills in it or any ranks.
Can I cheat this?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
12 plus. Do I have doctor specifically? Probably not. No, and no intelligence either. So, well, still 12.
Okay, so a total of 12. So because you succeed that by more than 5, that is a margin of success. So you heal 2 damage on Christian. So Christian, you are awake and conscious. Right. So you guys can go ahead and basically divide up and get everybody else conscious.
Mm-hmm.
So Christian, who are you going to help?
Well, one thing I could potentially do.
Don't blow something up.
I have my grimoire.
Oh yeah, okay. You got that thing.
Yeah, if you want to do that, and then from where you're standing, there would be enough to get everybody conscious back on their feet.
Yeah, I'll use Men Flesh.
What about that Union miner is in the middle of us, or does he not actually exist?
Oh,
there's a few strikers and stuff on the right too.
Yeah, but they're shell shocked and wandering around, and their will to fight has been sapped from them completely. Actually, there are broken picket boards and impromptu weapons littered about. The ground is filled with blood and pneumatic or hydraulic oil and rotting fruit.
Yeah, it's a really bad day.
It's not a great day. Are you just determining the check you need to make, Mike?
Yeah, I know it's TN7, but for me it's showing Rams. Is that right? Did I get to pick that or something?
Ram sounds right.
If it's a grimoire,
yeah,
get to choose.
Oh, okay. So that means it only activates on Rams, right?
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna just use doctor checks.
Okay. Then. Yeah. So just you don't have to move or anything. Just whomever you wish. TN5 on the doctor challenge.
Start with Quinn because Quinn's looking hyper fucked.
Yeah, I'll go to JJ and try and get him up.
Nice. That's a 10.
10.
JJ's fine. You can let him down.
That's a margin of success. 2 wounds healed. Jardine is up. Quinn is back on his feet.
Cool.
And then Aaron, you're going to JJ. Okay, go ahead. Target number 5. That's another 12. So that's another margin of success. 2 wounds healed on JJ.
Would be fine. Sure.
All right. So JJ is 5. Quinn is at 5.
So how big is the hole in my shoulder?
Roughly like 1.5 inches to 2 inches in diameter.
Okay, so I just took a rail spike through my body.
You took a rail spike through your shoulder, yeah.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Christian, you're at 2.
Yep.
And then Nolan is at 1. Okay, not too bad. All right.
Is Spark Eye still on fire?
So
I'm going to pat him out.
No.
Okay.
Spark Eyes is no longer on fire.
No, he's not on fire.
Although Spark Eyes is unhappy, or just seems pouty almost, because not only is it on fire and lost most of its clothing in tattered mess,
that poor poncho,
but Smythe left with its hat.
Son of a...
Oh, that bitch. He took my glasses. I can't see without those.
My glasses. Okay.
So
All right.
I slowly pull myself up under my feet,
Same.
clutching my shoulder.
You are going to want to get that looked at, friend.
What can be done about a seeping wound?
So, this is a continued critical effect. It's
Right.
similar in effect to, in mechanics-wise, to your loss of the eye. It is an effect that will not go away until it is treated via surgery by a doctor.
You're a doctor.
Well, I am a doctor.
So we are talking about at least an hour.
Okay.
And wanting to have proper equipment available.
Okay.
Like,
what would like the TN be ballpark for something like that? I'm not like looking to do it right this second, but just so I can.
So it's target number 10 plus 2 for every critical effect you're looking to remove. So target number 12.
I can't give him an eye back. So yeah, just the 12.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Time to see a doctor.
So I would like to point out that on a failure, the living character suffers a damage flip of killed 0/0 with a negative flip for each margin of failure.
Maybe. Right. But as long if like when I'm doing the doctor check, that's a cheatable check, right?
Yeah, most of the time.
Yeah. All right. I'll kill you probably.
Okay.
Or we can find a different doctor if you don't trust me. It's up to you. I don't know. I can probably fix it. It might take me some time. I need a few things. I might be able to make something too. I don't know. I have so
one-time fire would help.
So,
just to
cauterize the wound.
I can definitely do that.
I go over, or I reach down with my good hand still, and tear off my sleeve and tie off my shoulder to put some pressure on the wound.
It's just a hole, man.
So, as you guys are all trying to get up, you hear the guard go, "Move along! Any further trespassing will be met with deadly force."
No, we need to talk to the guy that went in there. He has a thing of ours.
One of the guard fires a shot into the air.
I need my glove. Okay, fine.
So, if you are concerned about getting paid, remember that the commander did work something out. So it is unlikely that you guys were going to get paid now, and likely that you were talking a stipend or something that is going to be sent to you via courier.
I was trying to get the small cowboys hat back, but we can go.
I go over to Barnaby and like huck him over my shoulder, my good shoulder, and I carry him with us.
Okay.
Is this a good idea? I just killed so many people.
Barnaby doesn't know.
I don't think we should be taking
that.
So many other people do.
So you guys managed to somehow get yourselves back across Curmudgeon Square, back through downtown. You actually, it looks like you actually get a cab, right? You're also reminded that there's another doctor waiting.
There's one in base.
Back at the base, yeah. So
the guy that
he was never there before, but maybe we'll see him.
You knock on the door and he said to fuck off.
True.
He was there. He just didn't give a shit about you. I want a replacement eye. Fuck off. Okay.
So you guys get picked up by a carriage. It costs you a grand total of like a half scrip.
Jeremy pays it.
Yeah, Jeremy pays it. I agree.
He also has all our money.
Actually, he does have all the money.
He might have divided it up, but he pays it.
But you guys get back to base. So as you are approaching the compound, you see Pip comes running out. I guess he was on watch duty, or at least hanging out with one of the guys that's on watch duty, and just, Quinn! Oh my God! What happened, man? Are you okay?
No. What?
Obviously, stupid. Are you okay? No. Come on in. Come on, we gotta get you. Who's that?
Here, and I like drop him on the ground, and I tell Pip to go tie this guy up, and I'll come deal with him later.
Okay, so he's like, so
He's
you
alive?
get like a full Morty.
Yeah,
vibe
he's just
from him.
unconscious.
He's like,
Okay.
jeez. Okay, Quinn. I think I can handle that.
This
Okay.
guy's 6'8", right?
Yeah.
Just give me dragging.
And Pip is all of about 5'8". So he just kind of, as you guys leave him to get into the compound, you just see him like,
He's killing it.
look back, look at you.
Use the robot.
Okay, and he grabs an arm, and you see the little Octobot or like Spiderbot like crawls down his leg and starts tugging at the sleeve. Try and help out.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Given the circumstance.
I'm definitely like eyeing him, sweaty and tired, just like he's got it. He's young, he's youthful, he's
You
good.
got this.
Yeah. He's got the strength of youth behind him.
Today's taking a toll.
Totally.
I have.
Sorry, guys.
I go
Gotta
over
separate
to the doc store and bang
The
on it
damn
again.
doctor.
You know he's not going to come out. I don't know why you do. Real quick, also Nolan, where were you? I mean, like, thank you for waking me back up, but like the whole time,
I'm not sure.
You
I'm
were
not
just
sure
not-
what we did was the right thing
I'm
to
not
do
sure
there,
either.
bud.
That's why
I'm pretty sure we could have gotten out there
mean-
without having everybody killed.
First of all, I don't know why, but
He
Jeremy
did
was
go crazy. He just started
He
stabbing
stabbed
people.
the guy for no reason.
It just happened so fast.
I didn't have any context, so I just thought when in doubt, stab.
And I think he used the
They
poison
were
I gave
just.
him.
You told me to use the poison.
Such a drastic change in behavior.
I'm standing right here.
I would never have said to do that.
You knocked on the door?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
With the arm that I can move.
So you can see that absolutely in like it is a buzz when you guys back. Clayton looks at you and doesn't even say anything. She just points, like shaking her head to the door. You pound on the door of Doc Warren's office. What happens?
The door opens. Yes, how can I help
Oh
you?
shit! You're the doc.
All right. What does the doc look like?
She
Oh,
is about 5'8", 5'6", 5'8". Dark, short hair with like she's got kind of like a gothy bangs on the side and short hair, whatever that's called. Gray eyes. She's in a just regular shirt and tunic, and she's got like almost like a lab coat on the front, and you can tell it's like a little bloodied. Sorry, did you need any help? I'm just in the middle of something. Oh, you're on.
Can it wait?
You put your finger into the hole.
Don't do that. It'll get infected. Come on in.
All right. I squeeze my way through the front door.
Yeah.
And yeah. What does the med bay look like?
I can describe it. You can describe it. It's up to you.
Go ahead and describe it.
So it's not super big. You can tell she's kind of cut the room in half. One half of the room is she's got like a desk and a bookshelf and like a nice like lantern or a lit oil lamp there. And then on the other half is like more clinical. It's got like a bunch of lab stuff. I'm having trouble describing at the moment.
Like beakers and test
Beakers
tubes
and test tubes,
Bunsen
and
burners.
a place to put a body if you need to, and you also notice that the room is kind of torn up a bit. There's like scratches on the walls, and some stuff is overturned.
Okay.
Are we all in there, or is it just Quinn that went?
It's just me.
I'm not in there.
Oh, I'm definitely going in.
Yeah. Wow, there's a lot of you.
I'm not. I am taking JJ. He's going to go lay down, and I'm just gonna because he nearly died today, and he's knifing people.
My God told me to do it. My God told me to do it.
Is there like an examination table that I can go sit down on?
Yeah, there's like a patient's table.
Okay, I just walk over, sit down, start undoing the wrap around my shoulder.
Oh, that looks like a nasty wound.
And I take the other one off that's around my head, covering my eye. That was one of JJ's sleeves.
The rat's got that one.
Did you know you're missing an eye?
I couldn't tell.
Fascinating.
Wait, really? How could you not tell that?
I seem to be hitting people harder.
Can you lay down, please, so I can check the wound?
Sure. So
I don't think you're going to fit on table.
Well,
I take the rags of what's left of my shirt off.
I push two like patient tables together so that he can, because I would have two in there.
This would be better.
And my legs are still hanging off.
Just do me a favor, and I started doing Ben's voice. It's so easy to slip into. Let me tell you something.
That's a sneak peek for tomorrow.
Diagonally. That would be best. You have more. Thank you.
I lay down as best I can on these tables.
I guess I'll just look at the wound and see how nasty it looks.
Don't worry, I'm also a professional doctor, so I did look at the wound already. I think you're going to need to fill it with something.
Do you know that your pants are on fire?
They were at some point today.
There's still a little singe on the bottom.
I pat it out. Sometimes the fire gets away, sometimes fire has a way of just running around. It's crazy. But don't worry, I looked at him medically. I think he's going to die.
What?
No, here, you drink this. It'll fix.
Please.
I'm just kidding, Quinn.
Just let me take a look.
Times.
Wesley, can you pass me the that device over there, please?
Who the heck is Wesley?
Who?
This is your turn, Ray.
Yeah. So, you don't see anything, but sorry, what did you ask for, Berkeley?
I just asked for a
that?
flashlight or something, basically something that I could use to open the wound.
So Doc Warren's got a banded flashlight that sits on the head, and you see it actually. Christian, you see it. It's on the shelf over there, and you think maybe she meant you for a second. You go to reach it, but then you see the flashlight just zip across the room and crash.
More gently would be nice, but whatever. And then I walk over and I pick it up, put it on, and then I inspect the wound.
Are you using ghosts?
He's my assistant. Anyways, and then I go and I just check the wound.
I lean in close to Quinn. I say, I don't take this the wrong way, but I think she's going to kill you. She's already seeing things, and I haven't even poisoned her yet.
Please don't poison her.
Well, not yet. Only if she rubs you the wrong way. You just tell me, and I take care of it. Don't worry.
You know that you're speaking to him, and I'm right next to him, right?
I'm whispering. You're not supposed to listen. Earmuffs.
I'm fascinated. What kind of poison were you planning on using?
Oh, I have so many. Which one would you like? Would you like to be paralyzed?
We'll put a plug on that because I am actually really fascinated about the types of poison you're using. You have a hole in your shoulder. We should probably close that. Let me check to see if there's any major arteries, severed, and then we'll stitch you up real nice.
Just put
real nice.
Just put
a little bit cockney surgery there.
If you use toothpaste, it will hold very well.
Okay, Quinn, you talk a lot. You need to stop for 10 seconds. Let me focus. Assume perform surgery. Oh, Christian, Quinn. I just met you all, so I don't have a very clear.
I'm just going to look at your books and your chemicals. I'll walk away for a second.
Don't touch the chemicals.
I will. Okay, maybe.
So, actually, so you can make a target number 12 doctor check, Brickley, in order to be able to perform the surgery. So, while Doc Warren is looking over Quinn and preparing for surgery, Christian, you are going around the room and perusing, and as you go to reach for an Erlenmeyer flask that's full of like a bubbling green liquid, looks interesting to you. As you reach for it, it slides away, slides out of your grip a little bit.
I cast see invisibility. Joking.
You have that?
No.
What the what?
It's like a D&D spell.
I know, right?
I'm pretty sure I have a +7, so 13.
Holy shit!
I believe you do. 13? Yep. Okay.
I'm a doctor. See the difference?
Okay, listen, I will fucking kill. I will blow this entire.
Well, 5 and 7 is 12, but I mean that's good. That's fine.
Yeah.
So
honestly, I was training to be a doctor, but it was too easy, so I make explosives instead.
I also was training to be a doctor, but I got bored, so I left.
Okay.
Wait, don't get bored. I'm bleeding still.
No, what I'm saying is that they weren't teaching me something I didn't already know.
Okay.
Anyways,
So-
you should be fixed up in a few minutes. Just give me a second.
So, Warren is saying this as she's like finishing up the last of the stitches on your shoulder, Quinn.
My name is in the stitches. Now you know my first name.
The signature move.
It's Emily. Right. The signature move, literally.
Oh my god.
So you're going to be stiff and sore for a couple days within that shoulder, but you're in no further danger over there. Nolan, what are you up to?
Watching a cat, mostly.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
hanging out with cats. It's been a doozy of a day for Nolan.
Yeah, it was so hard for you to stand off to the side and not do anything.
Watching everyone get mowed down for no reason.
That's normal. This is like Tuesday for us.
Like, we were told by that guy to get over there. I'm ranting at JJ, who's on his bed. And I'm just like,
My God told me to do it.
it just doesn't make any sense. Why did you stab that guy? We didn't even know who he was.
I pull out the voodoo doll. I can't make it any clearer than this.
Didn't that burn away in a fire? Are you making?
I'm pretty sure it burned in a fire.
He's making duplicates.
He made it his own. Yeah. You can tell Peaches that later.
That's canon now.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is made of trash. I have to.
You're having. So you're having a bit of a crisis of conscience. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. And so now that the surgery is all finished up, it's getting on in the evening. I
have a question actually.
Yeah.
How did you get the hole in your shoulder?
A rail spike got shoved through it.
You work for the union?
No, but there were union people there. That's for sure.
They were not happy. There's a person on our team absolutely crazy. Surprisingly, not me. Stabbed the guy. No reason. Things popped off.
It's very odd. Does he have a god?
A gun? A
A god.
Honestly, he found trash once, and I think now he's the lantern that lights my flame or something. I don't... People said words sometimes, and it got all weird, and I don't really know what's going on.
If you would like, I can check him out. Maybe he's...
Honestly,
not
not a bad idea.
There is somebody you're going to need to check out.
So
I
as
think
you're
the
having
little
that
kids.
conversation, you hear a thump against your office door, and it's a puce-colored Pip. He's just red and drenched with sweat, and there's about 4 of his little spider bots that are helping to drag along this massive man. He takes a breath and goes, I got him here, Doc. Quinn, your shoulder, you're better. I brought the guy.
I go over there and with one hand I just pick it up.
With your bad shoulder. Yeah.
No, with my good shoulder, so I can actually move it.
And
I
you
thump
see,
it down on the table.
yeah, you see Pip just kind of completely crestfallen, and for the first time ever, you can see that he's looked at you with scorn almost, where he's hurt by that.
Pip, listen.
And he walks.
This is a character building experience. You've learned something today. You're small and weak, but you got stronger. Maybe. I don't really know how physical activities work, but good job.
Pip, you can take a lollipop if you'd like before you go.
And he's like, thanks, Doc. And as he reaches for it, the canister moves out of his way.
Wesley, no.
It moves further again.
God damn it. And I walk over and I like wrench it and take one out and hand it to Pip.
Pip is thoroughly confused.
Do you not want the lollipop?
No thanks. I'm good.
All right. Run along.
Pops it off and walks away, and the spider bots kind of like wander out after him, but one of them turns around and like looks straight at you, Emily, like kind of scrutinizing, and then walks away.
Yeah, I just close the door gently.
Oh dear.
So as you spend some time, are you going to treat Barnaby?
Yeah.
Okay. So that'll be a target number 5 to wake his ass up.
Very quick.
Doctor?
Sorry. Doctor, just I need one thing. Do you have an extra scalpel I can borrow for just a moment? In case this guy goes crazy, I have a thing. He will just be paralyzed in case he goes nuts. Or I can use dynamite.
No dynamite.
If there are lots of chemicals in here, I could just put something in a syringe, and then if he gets crazy, I stick him.
Okay, yes. I would just say have that ready just in case, because Quinn literally just beat this guy's face in a whole bunch. So I don't know.
You said he was.
You see a giant welt on the side of his head.
Yeah.
You said he was crazy.
What? No. This one not crazy. It's Quinn. Well, no. He just might be angry. Quinn busted his face little bit. When he wake up, see Quinn might try to punch somebody. Might need to put him back down. Just saying.
So besides being bludgeoned, there was nothing that happened to him then.
I don't know. Listen, you're the doctor, apparently.
I'm trying to remind you that JJ stabbed him, I'm pretty sure.
Well, there might have been.
With the mercury blade.
I don't remember
that.
So, we'll leave.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, we'll leave the treatment of him until later. We'll assume that you do treat him.
If it's a doctor skill of 5, I have a +7, so
yeah. So you absolutely do. Likely, you guys would have restrained him to keep him from doing anything crazy. But you're going to leave him in the room for now, because it is now dinner time, and Commander Clayton is very particular about ensuring that all of her men and women eat dinner at the same time, right? As a team building exercise, right?
I can add a little spice to everybody.
Yeah. Nope. So the mess hall is kind of set up like your sort of school cafeteria, but everybody is given decent food. You guys are well fed. You can expect meals every evening, at like 6:30 p.m. Expected that lights out by like 10 o'clock, but you guys are adults, but Clayton wants you to have structure in your lives, so that's important to her. While you guys are sitting down in your various spots eating lunch or eating dinner, Clayton actually comes over and talks to you guys. She kind of puts her foot up on the table, and like the Riker, if you guys are familiar with that. She, like Captain Morgan, right? Puts her foot up on the stool beside you guys. I don't know what you guys did out there today, but I'm going to need an after-action report on my desk by noon tomorrow. However, how are you guys doing? Are you Quinn? And she kind of pats you on the shoulder. You holding up?
I cock my whole head around so I can look at her.
She's like, right. Sorry I asked. As she appears to be about ready to say something else, she jumps oh, Jesus. because suddenly a small man, roughly about 4'10", dressed all in black with a dark hood, is standing beside her. You guys were all looking directly at Clayton and did not notice this person show up. She goes, what can I do for you? Who are you again? And whispers, she goes, oh, right. That's right. So it's revealed to you that this is her spy master. And you can hear him giving a report, and you hear rumblings, something like something about a portal. And that's all you hear, a portal. And she kind of blanches a little bit, shakes it off, and was like, "Are you sure?" And he nods, and she goes, "Okay, all right," and she walks away.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll send a report. Jeremy will bring.
Yeah. So, Nolan, this guy slides up to you, and you actually find yourself slightly startled again, like he had left your perception for a moment, like you forgot that he was there. He goes, "Hey, Nolan, I want you to know I've been looking into that thing you asked me to look into, and you have no idea what he's talking about." He goes, "Look, no, the guy in the black leather jacket. I've got some leads on him. I know he's been spotted around. I'll leave the details for you in the usual place." And you have no idea where the usual place is.
What? This day is just nonstop, isn't it? Just question marks over here.
To your recollection, you have never seen this guy before.
Who are you?
He looks exasperated, and he kind of like pinches the bridge of his nose for a moment. Gary the spy master?
I look at everyone else like,
you don't know fucking Gary?
Wait, do you know fucking Gary? Have you fucked Gary?
Do I know
who's
Gary?
fucking Gary?
None of you can remember ever having seen Gary before.
I know what he is.
You know for a fact that there's somebody that handles the clandestine operations of Gunther's Guns, but for the life of you, you have no idea who it is. This could just be a guy wandering in off the street. But Gary holds out his hand to you, Nolan. It's like, yeah, come on, like the secret shake.
I look at Clayton and say, like,
Dude,
who is this guy? What is going on?
I think Clayton left, didn't she?
Oh, did she leave? Okay, I thought she just stepped back. Yeah, I'm holding my gun.
Nolan, don't be rude. Shake the man's hand.
I just look at him.
He goes,
yeah, I shake his hand slowly.
And so he recognizes what's going on in your eyes. He goes, it's happening more and more lately. All right, I'll catch you later, Nolan.
Where's the usual spot?
You should know.
All right.
And walks away.
Nolan, is that like an old friend? Like, what's?
I've never seen this man in my life.
Are you sure?
I guess I'm not. I don't know who that is, but he knows me very well, apparently. We have a secret handshake. So, I don't know.
At the end of the night, when you're all full, you guys have finally managed to clean yourselves off, have a hot shower and a hot meal. Nolan, as you approach your cot, there's a note on your pillow.
That's the usual spot.
Says Nolan.
Right, yeah. I open it up.
And that's where we're going to leave it.
Nice.
God damn.
Okay. Hey, you guys survived.
Wasn't sure. I thought we were all gonna wipe.
Oh, you weren't going to. Again, every time I'm like, okay, I think I have combat dialed in. It's like, oh no. which is why a lot of times I'm like, okay, let's have some Deus Ex in there.
It could have been fine if I started shooting, but legitimately, I had no idea who would be an enemy or an ally in this whole thing. Yes. No idea.
That was entirely the plan, so I feel like I have been successful.
Yep. Oh, that was good. Cool. It's always funny to watch Quinn take another. Pretty cool.
Yeah, he almost lost another body part.
Like, Jardy, I don't know what it is, but like, you have the shittiest luck for credit.
He pulled a 1 and he gets nothing.
I know.
I critically succeed.
One's better.
Yeah.
Fucking
that's the thing. So when it comes to the crit effect table,
you don't want to crit.
You want lower.
Yeah.
Right. Don't worry, Jardine. I played a doctor specifically so that you don't die by the end of this.
It's like nobody trusts me to be able to keep people alive.
That.
No, I didn't do that. It just. I'm glad my character got introduced. I was really worried that we weren't gonna have enough time for that.
Yeah, I was too. I can't wait for you guys to see more of what Dur Emily Warren has in store. Doctor. I think this is going to be a very interesting character. Not that the rest of you guys aren't. I just think this is going to be a fun addition to the little motley crew that we've got growing here.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Cool. All right. Well, friends, everyone that stuck around and watched us to the very end, you are the best. Thank you for making this even more fun. Be sure to check us out on all the social medias at Inverted Axis. So that would be on Twitter and on Instagram. Find us on Facebook. Just search for Inverted Axis. And check us out. We're going to be here tomorrow playing D&D, Thursday night for the 100% Human video game show, and then back again on Monday for Monster Hunter Mondays.
Hell yeah.
The fun never stops, guys. All right. As always, thanks for tuning in, and remember, in Malifaux, bad things happen.
Bad things happen.
Take care, everybody.